I don't know how I feel about all of it. Surprised there's not a pack in the store like we usually get, you know, with Alonzo and Rooker and those guys. Kind of disappointed there isn't. It's nice that there's a program, but Alonzo and Rooker were the best players in the game. They don't get a card. Kind of weird, too. Have not gotten to rant about the draft yet in stream. I know you weren't thrilled with the first overall pick. How about the rest of the draft? Hey, what's up, Isaac? How's your day going? I'll start up our timer right now. We'll do a bigger timer today. I may take tomorrow off if there's no drops tomorrow. But yeah, let's work the drops while we can. If you don't have them yet, join us on the purple chat. What's up, Matt? How's your day going? Calm down a bit after the pick, did Mike, who is the Angels representative today? I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I missed the first couple innings. Did they even get your Angel guy in the lineup or use him as a pitcher? I'm doing good, Matt. Let's see. We're still going through swim lessons for the little guys, so my hours are a little bit hit and miss currently. What'd you think of the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby? What's up, J-Dub? Oh, okay, so he went, but he didn't get out there. Hey, Brax, how are you, friend? Brax is in red chat. If you guys are on TikTok, please start tapping. We can get 100,000 likes. We'll do a big pack opening. Extra time today, so tap, tap, tap. Carne Basada's here. How are you, Carne? Yeah, great night for him, but he's not going to earn a card, and he just missed out on being the MVP, I think, because National League won that swing-off thing. Loving the prep, Ice School Arms for the Angels. Hey, Noah, how's it going? Since we're talking a little MLB draft, Carne, how did the Giants draft? How did the Blue Jays draft, Noah? In your guys' opinion, if you dove into it, I just looked at the A's summary. It's not like I was going to know any of the names. Love the Derby. Like the swing offs and extras. Did Matt Jonah? No clue. Doing good. Get ready to lay down for Carne. What do we need here? Extra base hit and drive in too. So probably need to hit a homer here with Marte. Marte would have been a nice MVP today. Would have saved us from this chase pack. Thanks for the likes, Matt. Hopefully it pops off. That is not going to be what we need. I think it's single out that one. I'm doing the All-Star moments, then we'll switch into some ranked. I was thinking to not hit Hall of Fame before Weekend Classic starts tomorrow, because tomorrow's a new Weekend Classic. Yeah, that's an oversight not to get a Cunha card. Like, some type of card, right? Alright, this is pretty well into the gap. You gotta get an extra base hit and drive in too, so it's up to the runner if he scores here. Play at the plate, and we're past the Marte moment. A's getting somebody had going top 5, great value. No, yeah, I was the same way. I didn't know him. No clue. Hope they don't all stink for Carne. A little bit cooler, Carne, than it has been, so that's good. And it really hasn't been the hottest summer so far out here our way. Brax, how's your day been? Brax is in a red chat. Hey, what's up, Skibbity? How's your day going? Too many Schwarber cards, says Noah. Devin Taylor, big power lefty out of Indiana. That guy I did read up on. I think he had like 21 home runs or something in his most recent season. And that was it as far as my reading up on anybody. Is when they picked the guy, the Hoosier. Dodger Baseball, how are you today? So, a couple of things for anybody that's just tuning in or that's new. If we get 100,000 likes, we will do a pack opening. If you're watching on the purple stream, you can get 5 packs today. You got to watch for 4.5 hours. If you make it till the end of the packs, you get a guaranteed diamond pack. I think I have 3 of those in my queue, so I have some good packs to open. Really hope we can get the 100,000 likes. We're just doing our moments currently, but we're gonna escalate through to some games. I'm doing the All-Star game moments currently, Bryce. But yeah, Skibbity, I'm good. Kyle Tucker card is good. Yeah, Tucker's got a good swing, for sure. Let's see. Not going to do much outside of his bat. Might be a future DH. We'll see. Tunes into left or right. Hey, I like to be tough. Tough love is what they say, right? Let's see. You like the kid. You got definitely forfeited the pitcher spot. I'm glad you're happy with the draft, Matt. Can't believe they gave him 66 fielding and he's Gold Glover. I think they do that to nerf the cards sometimes, J-Dub. Not that they should. I just think that's what they do. Check the collection. You can only put the National League in the winning vouchers. Thought they tied. Well, they didn't tie. I mean, it was settled by the swing off, Aaron. What's up, Jose? How's your day going? Jose, it felt like Rooker was just like that close both nights, right? Could have went through on the Derby, kind of got hosed by the StatCast nonsense, and then tonight I thought he got screwed over by Aaron Boone by running out Aranda and Rosarinen. I know Rosarinen's been hot of late, but Aranda's like a line drive hitter. I didn't like our lineup when I saw what the swing off was supposed to be. Yeah, same here, Carney. I thought maybe you dove into it just being a Giants fan to read up on them. Trying to get this Alonso homer. Those are bad swings. A's went with a lot of high octane dudes. Gavin Turley out of Oregon State. His hit tool isn't great. His power's incredible. Righty outfielder. Yeah, I guess Oregon State's supposed to be MLB hotbed, right? Yeah, Boone was just like wanting to go home or something. Apparently, a lot of the players left the All-Star game, is what I was reading. Yeah, I thought Camarino was going to win too, or Camarinero, and then he struggled in that bonus round. Hooligan, yeah, Hooligan. Here's the thing: you're flooding chat. So Hooligan, 5 minutes in the gulag. Don't flood my chat, dude. You can follow, you can share, all those good things. Please do it. Like you guys stick around, but yeah, don't be obnoxious, Hooligan. I think I'm gonna drop the follower thing back to just saying follower, to make it more emphasized on that for the vertical viewers. I was trying to bring in those red chat viewers. Hey, Rofla, how are you doing today? Saw Kirk and Vlad there. Kirk isn't a home run hitter. Pitcher kind of rushed second half of that final round, which cost him. Yeah, same here. It was nice, you know, from the A's fan perspective. Sorry, Cartney, what I'm about to say, but it was nice for Rooker to homer off of Rodriguez, the Giants' young stud. Kind of had me hyped up. Let's see. Quint Curtis, thanks for jumping through. Thought it was disappointing that Aaron Boone didn't give Rooker a second at bat when he hit a 3-run homer, but you know, Aaron Boone's going to Aaron Boone. Dude, yeah, Rooker just kind of got screwed both nights, one way or another, right? This one, I mean, nationally legitimately won. I don't know that Raleigh did. Ground out hitter, says Noah. I didn't read what I was supposed to do. I think it's solo shot, right, for Corbin Carroll. Pretty sure that's what it's going to be because that's what he did in the game. So Quint Curtis, thanks for following. Quint, who's your favorite baseball team? Welcome back, user. 21-year-old shortstop. Definitely use that position in the prospect pool, says Carne. Only time he could do it was in a game that didn't matter. I guess Rodriguez hadn't given up a homer in ages, right? I think they said since April. Trying to shout out all the mods on the purple platform real fast. Just catching up the moments, then we'll probably play some ranked. I think I want to stay below Hall of Fame because tomorrow's a new weekend classic. I think Rooker and Raleigh should have had a swing off. Very funny that the All-Star game could be determined by a swing off, but not the home run derby, right, guys? Let's see. I don't know you. That sounds like a reference to Bobby Hill and King of the Hill. How's it going? I don't know you. Yeah, Randy Rodriguez is having a great year. He's got a sub-1 home run average. He's only took 2 high schoolers the entire draft. Draft is what, 20 rounds now, Mike? I think. Yeah, kind of wild that the game can come down to a swing off, but not the actual derby. That's my purse, exactly. Yeah, haven't got this guy to chat yet, but I feel like that's got to be the reference, right? Kick him in the nads. And did you guys see? It feels like it was a Rooker weekend. Did you guys see that Rooker had a troll giving him a hard time about giving his baby a bottle of milk during the home run derby? And he did subtweet the guy and say, yeah, it was 9 o'clock at night. My daughter needed to have a bottle of milk. He ruined his second half. Probably not. Unless Randy dwells on it. 19 picks due to a forfeit. Oh, for Sebi. Just bought Schwarber and Raleigh. Wait a minute. Oh, you just got him. Okay, I did that wrong. I was like, you can't buy Schwarber. Right, I did not do the Rooker there. Speaking of Rooker and Randy, this is that showdown. Yeah, I thought Rooker was awesome to reply the way that he did. I actually just saw that browsing Reddit in a non-sports sub had the deal about Rooker. Got Kyle in 10 minutes for Braden. Well, good going, Braden. What's your tips? I think you forfeit for signing top level free agents, big money free agents, but I could be wrong, Noah. Michael probably break us down. Swinging late here. TikTok, we need more followers. Of course, we want everybody to like. Thanks to everyone that is watching. Kind of on normal hours right now, but probably tomorrow I'll be back in the morning. I may take the day off. Today we'll go hard because there are the drops. Try to make sure everybody gets their drops on the purple platform. Do the mini seasons. Well, the mini seasons are going to take all stream, Colton. You already had it done though, right? I've done a couple of those mini season games. I think 3 or 4. Trying to get this Ricker homer myself. Let's see, he had the qualifying offer. Okay, that's why the Jays had 19. Teams who received who signed players that had a qualifying offer. Hey, what's up, Matthew Clarkey? Yeah, jump in the Discord with Santander. Oh, Gavin Klein. Somebody else was talking about him. Yeah, hopefully he works out to have a nice major league career. What's happening, ZD? You changed the name again, right? The ZD. Got the 99 in 10 minutes. What? Because you already had mini seasons done, right, Colton? Is what you mean? There's no way I'm doing mini seasons in 10 minutes. But yeah, I've been working on it. I just haven't had that much free time. He was projected to the A's in a lot of outlets. I think the A's had a really good draft. For what they need, like taking more high ceiling guys. Yeah, why not? Right, late rounds. Let's see. Glad they did that for people who did mini season. Yeah, that was actually decent that they did it the way they did. My lights are flashing red, but I didn't see anything animate. There it is. All right. Hey, Greg, thanks for the heart me. I wasn't sure if there was a clip or if there was a gift. I didn't want to not thank anyone for sending a gift, and it was Greg sending the heart me. I need to lock in here. I'm just looking at chat, and I'm not picking up the ball from Rodriguez. I'm doing really well, ZD. How did you like the All-Star game? Greg, what's new with you, friend? How was your weekend? I feel like I didn't get to chat with you throughout the weekend. Don't think they had the bonus money to spend later rounds getting Arnold. Yeah, they may have spent what they wanted to spend on Arnold. All-Star game was amazing. Best All-Star game in a long time, says Kiss This. Did you guys like the swing off, or do you think they should play extra innings? I feel like extra innings with the Ghost Runner wouldn't take too long. You know, I know there was the old All-Star game where Bud Selig agreed to call it a tie because there was enough pitchers to go. Let's see, Jay, thanks for following. Been working for Greg. Yeah, just enjoying the summer. Nothing crazy has happened. They ran out of pitchers because they burned through them too. You know, one pitch at bats instead of the new rule. Let's see. ZD says swing off is better. Mike likes to swing off. Picking a Rondo was absurd. It definitely was. Randy was just in the Derby. You get the reasoning behind it. I think Randy's had a lot of home runs in July, right? No vacations really. Want to go to the theme park with the kids. We may do that in a few weeks, but I don't know if we'll stay over or not for that, because it's kind of a day trip type of deal. You had Schwarber. Oh, very nice, Jack. You should definitely send the universe with your money there, Jack. That would extend the stream. All right, I am hacking here with Rooker. Usually I like Rooker swing too. Swing off's fine with row flow. Since this is the All-Star game, no need to extend it because it's a exhibition. Swing off was perfect. Boone's picks were bad, says Kiss This. You wanted the managers to do the swing off, didn't Noah? That would have been fun. Logan, welcome in. Yeah, Bobby, you're also banned. AL was trying to lose when they chose that swing lineup. Yeah, I thought Rooker was even borderline, but I guess Judge and Rowley and some of those guys were either they had left already or they were no longer loose. So Out of the players that were in the game, I thought he could have went with Went Jr. and Byron Buxton would have been better picks. Making the rounds. How many lineouts can happen, says Noah? Yeah, I should have swung at that one. But yeah, I thought having Rooker and Alonso in made sense since they both homered in the game. Here for the tap team. Hey, moderator Roflo's in. Help you guys to that 100,000 likes. We get 100,000 likes, we will do a big pack opening. I'm wasting a lot of time on this moment.
What do you got?
Sometimes, Chris, yeah. No, Logan, I've done some of them, but I didn't get to finish it yet for the mini season thing. I'm only to like Edwin Diaz right now. Oh, the strike challenges was kind of fun. I don't know. It's weird to bring it out in the All-Star game, I guess, but it's whatever. Got a perfect swing, but that's not going to elevate, so we'll just restart. All-Star game, just have fun, says ZD. Bobby hasn't had great power season. He's got a better power season than Aranda does. Got a Tawny auto in your third pack. Well, that's huge, dude. What are you going to do with it? You going to sell it or keep it? Donate it to Donnie, right, Chris? Let's see. Don't know why they wouldn't institute it full time, says Mike. So yeah, what's up, Daniel Barry? How was your day? Did you get to enjoy the All-Star game closely, Daniel? Noah's made it into Red Chat. Yeah, Randy Rodriguez is kicking my butt. I cannot square him up. Ones that I am hitting hard are on the line at the moment. Need to elevate one. I'm paying for my comment to Carne Bassad about, hey, it was nice for the A to hit the home run off of the Giant. Well, not now. Yeah, Rooker got ahead 0-2, or excuse me, yeah, 2-0 in that count. He was looking fastball. That would be fun, ZD. Yeah, so it's weird. Just a little bit of the ball touches the frame, and then that's a strike. And it seemed like the batters and the catcher and everybody that was challenging was correct. Mike doesn't want to be fully automated. That's carrying a long ways opposite field, but it's going to stay in, dang it. All right, so back at it again. TikTok chat, are you guys ready for the question of the day? If so, type 1 in the chat. Challenge system for sure, says Roflo. Oh, we got Blazer coming through. What's up, Blazer? Ricardo, Jose, Andy. Looks like they're ready. Roflo's ready. Right, here's the question today. Let me try to make sure I read this right. Would you rather have a nice car or a nice home interior, is how it was phrased. Oh, good for you, NFL. We're working on him right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I wonder if the umpires are going to get irritated and try to grind an axe if a player keeps showing them up with the challenges. Home interior, home interior. Those of you that are saying car, why would you rather have a nicer car than the inside of your home? Like, what's the logic behind it? Maybe you guys are younger guys and you want to impress with the wheels. I would 1,000,000% take home, just like Roflo. Noah wants a manager swing off. Glad that Brendan Donovan got to play for ZD Gaming.
Counts 1-0.
You can drive a Ford F-150 and be happy. You don't need something luxury for Mike Plays games.
2-0.
If you love houses, you keep the interior nice. Exactly, Andy. Project Welcome, man. How are you? Project, who's your favorite baseball team? Finally, we'll be done with Rooker. That is not where he hit his home run, but it's fine. Yeah, that kind of stunk, Kissus. I was asking Mike about it because I did miss the first couple innings of the game, and I thought maybe I'd missed the Angel appearance, but yeah, it sucks when you can't get everybody in. I guess your pitcher pitched Sunday, so they weren't going to risk him being in there. Let's see. Buddy's favorite team's the Dodgers. Yes, this program just came out after the All-Star game. Blazer. Let's see. So, Tin, who's your favorite baseball team? Just got Schwarber for Chase. Good going, man. What's the fastest way? I don't know if there legitimately is a fastest way, but probably doing the mini-seasons thing would have been good if you had known to get it knocked out. Because mini-seasons gives you 2/3 of the program stars. So you could even argue that a nice car could fall under the nice home interior if you have a multi-car garage. It says RoFlo. You can see you still getting some Cy Young votes. 113 innings with a 3.11 earned run. Yeah, if anybody's got the Schwarber chips, drop them in chat. But gonna at least get these moments done. We have a lot of packs. I hope I can open the packs. It would help me grind out some of the stuff after the pack opening. What did you guys think about Mizorowski getting to pitch in the game? He was fairly effective, although he gave up a couple of hard hit balls. I thought he gave up a solo shot to the first batter. I think that was a Rosarinen. And then the lefty McKinstry, that pinch hit for Rooker, I thought got him for a 2-run shot to right field, but neither one had enough contact on it. I really didn't like seeing him go into the game. I was kind of anti a guy with 28 innings being an all-star. Someone in my chat said a lot of other players declined to take that last spot. So, if that's the case, you can't blame MLB as much. Football/football. Are you an NFL and soccer fan? Let's see. Chase said he did the moments. CPU game with the all-star cards got him after one CPU game. Preston says he should not have been an all-star. What am I doing here? Stephen Kwan. He had that RBI on the infield. National League had a couple great plays in the top of the ninth. Or maybe the American League would have taken the lead and won it in the ninth. There was a great play from Eugenio Suarez to start the inning on a bare hand pick to get the out. And then Matt Olson had a line robbing hit that also prevented a run from coming in. They may just want the time off already. May have already had plans, and then you're having to reroute out to Georgia for the All-Star game. I mean, that's just something somebody said in chat, though. Kiss. J-Rod rejected his invite, says Mike. Happy for Jacob. Anger needs to be directed at the league, not the kid. Yeah, I don't dislike him. Who won the All-Star game? National League. Oh, Ramon Russell's out here pitching to us. Why is it always Ramon? We got Triple following. How's your day, Triple? Everybody that follows, the timer will go up, so we definitely appreciate the follows. And if any of you guys could subscribe or send a gift or gift a sub, that will drive up the timer. Schwarber hit that wall scrape homer on the first one, and then he really rocketed the next two. I had a feeling that was the American League being cooked, and my hopes for a Rooker MVP also going down the drain. Apparently, Ranger Suarez was approached to join the team. He would have had to skip his start on Sunday, so they decided just to not invite him. Instead of naming him an all-star, they replaced him with Miz, is what RoFlo's telling me. Yeah, they don't program Ramon to throw down the pipe. RoFlo agrees. Happy for Miz. Shouldn't have been on the team, in his opinion. Yeah, just kind of weird. Throw that on a guy that's only, had 5 starts or whatever it is. Not saying he's not going to be great, but yeah, let him be great and earn his way in. Triple, thanks for all the likes. I'm doing really well. We're just multi-streaming and chasing our goals. Trying to get the new Schwarber, trying to get the Rooker. I haven't done some of these things yet, and today we may dabble with a little bit of offline play along with our online play. I did get Jose Ramirez last night, right after we ended stream. I was able to lock in and get him. So we get Andrew Abbott for the All-Star program and Mason Neville for the All-Star program. So we got a double Cincy collection. So those moments didn't take too long. It took me about 20 minutes. I did hack on that Rooker moment a lot. Let me play a rank game. I don't want to get over 700 and be locked into Hall of Fame. I think that would put me gold 1. Here's the current squad. I do want to get the Pete Crow Armstrong. I'm not sure if the prices came down, because I thought there was probably going to be a lot of all-star packs, and of course, more supply lowers the demand out there. So there's how it stands for now. Do want to get to Raleigh and all those guys eventually too. All right, so let's go play some ranked. I think I'm like low 600s or something. Oh, I'm 6'8", 87. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Posted the team in the Discord. Hey, thanks, Matthew. Did you post it in the MLB section? Because that's where it goes. Yeah, Matthew, I'm gonna update your role. I'm sorry to make you repost stuff, but probably should be in the MLB section. But your role's updated now, so I'm gonna delete the message because lounge is more just general topics and stuff. MLB will get you the conversations going. So I don't know what I should do. Should we World Series push tonight? Should we do All Star Conquest map? I don't know. I like PCA a lot, Alex, but I don't have the new one. I don't know if I should buy them right now or wait. Change it. Hey, right on, friend. How much stubs do I have? Can't you see it, Dodger? It may be covered by my camera. World Series push just Preston. The thing is that I'm locked in. Preston, if I hit it, I'm locked into Gold 2 for the Weekend Classic. I don't really want to play the Weekend Classic in Gold 2. I've done it every other Weekend Classic. It's just like, ugh, every game's a sweaty game with a bunch of World Series guys, and I have a harder time reading chat and whatnot. David, welcome in. What's up, Bama? Have some fun with the A's theme team, says Mike. I just need one win, then I'm into Hall of Fame. Shoot. Let me maybe go single player Conquest. And yeah, Weekend Classic starts tomorrow. There's a different one. What about this All-Star Game map? And we can try to get the packs we don't have. It's a lot of XP and it's a Home Run Derby choice pack. Let me show you guys the packs that we do have. Didn't intend for it to be just a strictly offline stream, but it might be one of those. Bay Area Baller, how are you? So if you guys want these purple packs and you're not in the purple stream, join me there. Same name there. And you can claim the drops. Are free to join. Free to get the packs. You just got to watch long enough. But we have quite a few packs in the pack opening. So 100,000 likes and we'll open the packs. Bay Area Baller, welcome in Bay Area. So I think we're going to go knock out these conquests, at least for right now. Just pull the chase pack in the normal. Oh, good luck, Mike. Fingers crossed for you. What's up, Scooter Boy? For Marte. Yeah, Marte would be awesome, man. A lot of stubs or a meta player. Which team do you guys want me to play first? Phillies, Guardians, Yankees, Dodgers, or Braves? I'm looking at all the chat. Whoever answers first is where I'm going to go. It's purple. Oh, you got to turn your back to it, man. Let's see. TTLLR, welcome in. First answer was Preston, and he said Phillies. So sorry, Matthew. Oh, I skipped the... No, I didn't skip the reinforce. I thought I did. All right, so let's see. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just something to get you guys engaged in chat. All right, so let's think about this. Should I open my Home Run Derby pack so we can get the Home Run PXP, guys? Should I make an exception to the pack rule? I think I have a Home Run Derby pack because we need to work towards Rooker too. So Mike says open the Home Run Derby pack. I got plenty of All-Stars. I have no Home Run Derby guys in my lineup. All right, so we're going to make a rare exception. You guys get one pack early. Here's your bonus for watching. Who do you guys think is the best card out of this? O'Neal Cruz? He does have secondary shortstop. Out of 3 Home Run Derby packs you got for free, you got the rare round twice for Roflo. Junior Camaronero's the best, is what Mike said. Preston's co-signing Junior. And there we go. All right, so what do we think? Cruz, Buxton, or Junior? I want to look at these stats. We did hit the rare round. Junior's, ooh, he looks good. The hit stats and everything are good. Buxton or Junior, says Roflo. Man, tempted to get Cruz. Buxton's got a pretty glitchy swing. He's got 6 quirks. What did they give Junior? They only gave him 1 quirk. I think I'm going to go Buxton for the quirks, honestly. And I know his swing's one that I like. Buxton's the only one who can play defense. Cruz is too tall, says Roflo. Yeah, I mean, the clutch is a little better there. Contact, kind of balanced. He's got better fielding and vision. Probably not that big a deal. Let's grab Buxton. All right, I convinced myself to get Buxton. Buxton be the center fielder replacing PCA. Oh, here we go. This game froze on the lineup screen. You guys get that happen a lot? So we got to go back in here. Reload the lineup screen is probably what I should have said. All right, so rare round. That was nice to get the rare round. All right, waiting forever for this to load. Okay, so we're just going to grind towards Schwarber and Rooker, I think. Happens more often than it should with the lineup deal. Yeah, O'Neal Cruz does have the big strike zone frame. The old sad trombone from Bama. TikTok, thanks for 12 followers in the first 30 minutes. My mental goal is always try to get a follower per minute, so we're not really on that pace. If any of you guys like the stream enough to look at your friends list, click share, look at your friends list, and see if there's anybody online that you could share the stream with and have them come in. That would be splendid. So Carlos Beltran, come on down, Carlos. And I think we went all stars, so let me actually go to the grind squad that we can mess around with. Now, I'm not going to play Pena over Wilson, right? Not as an A's fan. Vladdy, I guess, or Oli. Let's play Oli, because, you know, I'm a fan. And then J-Ram, he can be our DH. So we got an all-star lineup, Sands, one home run derby guy, and we'll pitch some of the all-star pitchers. Let's see, you did the mini seasons when it came out. You already got Schwarber. Logan, I worked on it, but I haven't finished it. Congratulations, bud. Aiden, thanks for following. Which map should we prioritize? I think the all-star map, right? Although I haven't done the draft map yet. And usually I play, like, my rank games, I play them in the mornings on, like, a March morning with overcast. We want the ball to carry, so we'll play July afternoons here, clear skies on these games. All right, so Aiden, who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks for following, Aiden. Mini seasons put Noah to sleep. Mini seasons they're something. I try to get the lead and then butt my way through, but I think I've only done 3 or 4 of those. No, you know what, Jose? My kids are in swim lessons last week and this week, and my timing is just all messed up. I don't know how I got Olsen leading off. I meant to have Buxton there. Got another Aiden here. It's Aiden takeovers. You need Shohei. I need Shohei too. Logan, thanks for following in. All right, let me get a Jay Willie homer. We will. Too bad Wilson didn't get a hit during that game. That first at bat, I thought he hit it into the gap, but it was kind of too much of a fly ball for Wilson. So yeah, I should be back to these hours pretty consistently, like next week, Jose. Anybody that's looking for those nighttime streams. But I've been kind of starting at like 3 or 4 in the morning. Today, as I mentioned, Purple Side has drops, and I was kind of awake enough. I thought, like, let me just fire up stream. I don't think there's drops tomorrow.
1-1.
Logan, what are you talking about with belly? We're talking about like somebody's stomach? Cody Bellinger? I'm confused, friend. Hey, what's up, Steve Andrew? How's your day been? Let's see, thinking about quitting out of your first ranked game this season, not to get stuck in Hall of Fame for Weekend Classic. Yeah, I think I'll have, I think, and who knows, it may not be the case. I think I'm going to have more fun playing through it on All-Star, right from where I'm at, and hopefully driving up my rating differential thing, low flow. You got Kyle in an hour for Jason. At least Wilson put the ball in play, both at bats. Yes. Let's see, Mike really liked having Scubble and Cal mic'd up as a battery. You think they should do that all the time? You call him Belly. Who's Belly, dude? Are we talking Cody Bellinger? Honey Wahlberg's Belly is a GG is what I'm getting told from one of the other moderators. All right, got that going for us. Hearing the pitcher talk to himself is all sorts of relatable. Beltran. Dude, nobody calls Carlos Beltran Belly. What in the world? I thought you might have been talking about Cody Bellinger. Has anybody in chat ever referred to Carlos Beltran as Belly besides Logan here? I'm sorry, Logan. I gotta try you by the jury of your peers. I don't know how you get Belly from Beltran. Jose never... got people laughing in the chat. Aiden saying what? Noah says no. Hell no, says Jason. Yeah, that's weird, dude. You can't expect streamers to know what you're talking about. Let's see, Beltran being known as Belly is a crazy call, says Roflo. Mason Wooten, thanks for following, Mason. Hope you're having a great day. Most of you participating in the red chat poll prefer a better home interior than a nicer car. We got a long ways to go, guys. We need the tap team to assemble. If you're in TikTok, please send those likes. 100,000 likes, I'll open all the other packs that we have. And there's a lot of packs. So please tap. And if you're watching TikTok on a computer, you can hold down the L key, and that will send the likes. Jason and I do not. That's why we're playing some offline content for a change. I'm going to be honest. That's a nuts call. Belly is Bellinger. Yeah, I agree. I didn't mean to make Logan feel bad, but come on, Logan.
What you got?
Noah calls Thai Cobb salad. Let's see. You're strong. Thanks for the likes. Had to get into TikTok chat for that one for Roflo. Yeah, Roflo prefers to chat in the purple side, but yeah, that brought him out of lurk mode. Let's see. Steve's eating some protein lunch, tuna, and boiled eggs, no carbs. Steve, do you have Cal Raleigh? Do you have Kyle Schwarber? Because if anybody's on the grind, it's you and Idaho Mike. You guys seem to get everything done first. Mike's usually in the purple streams with us.
That's a ball.
But yeah, Jason, we don't have him yet. We're working on him. Aiden, he's using 85 belly. Aiden, you better mean
He's in there.
better not mean Carlos Beltran. You better mean Cody Bellinger. Here's Matt Olson coming up here. Noah's got some funny names in sports. What are we going to do for the next 2 or 3 days, everyone? There's like no sports on. Is there any good WNBA matchups? They have to tune in and watch Angel Reese or something. Only need Rooker for Cal. Oh, good one, Jason. Did I see the juiced Kyle Tucker card? I did. I don't know that he's that juiced. I guess it's to cap off their All-Star celebration or something, Roflo. It kind of feels like shoot in for no good reason, honestly. Noah's reading mostly. Next 2 days. Tucker's alright. Tucker, yeah, his defense is rough, right? Hey, what's up, Dimes? How you been? What do you think of the college game so far? I haven't got to play it much. I will soon, though. Wilson will drop it in. One is in that runner, but I don't think we were going to get there. Loving it for the most part. You have everything. Only thing you don't have is the rookies. You're 6 cards shy for Steve. Abrams or Baez? Are we talking real life or what? 99 steal with 53 speed is insane. They did it to make him the rating that he is, DT, without making him like overpowered, right? Kind of weird. Angel Reese looks pretty easy to watch for Dark Spectre. He's an Angel Reese enjoyer. Really hope more new Threads cards come at the deadline. Yeah, they should revitalize the Threads program, Mike. In real life, I would take Javier Baez. Baez is kind of having a resurrection on his career, though. He was struggling there a lot. Not a whole lot. Just being bitter that Brent Rooker kind of got close, but no cigar both nights, man. Could have been in the next round of the home run derby. They brought out the stat cast for some BS, and then, yeah, tonight. I mean, it wasn't anyone's fault. I don't think it was BS. It was just Aaron Boone sending out a bad lineup, but Rooker just missed out on possibly being the American League MVP. Do I Gleiber? I don't know. Do I do TikTok dances or something? What do you mean, Jason? Do I use Gleiber in my lineup? Do I like Gleiber Torres? Please rephrase that, because it doesn't make sense. Tanner, welcome in. I don't know if it's like the new wave sweep in the nation or what. But Jason, look what you wrote. You said, "Do you Gleiber?" What does that mean? Do I use it? No. Okay, now I know what you meant. I didn't know if you meant like him, dislike him, date his sister, warm up the bacon grease for his mom. I wasn't sure what you meant. You guys really need to formulate your thoughts there. It's okay, Jason. But some of you leave out a lot of connecting words and you expect me to know what you're talking about. Yes, can we formulate some sentences, please? So see, Tanner, he liked following so much he did it twice. He wanted the lights to flash again. Tanner and Baseball Bri, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Hate to see it. Yeah, I hate to see it because I was hoping for a nice card for my theme team. Let's see. Hitting Gleiber leadoff was interesting as hell. Low strikeout, on base guy. He had hitting Knight, says Mike. Boone's an interesting individual. He is. Benny Too Tough. Thanks for following, Benny. Benny, who's your favorite baseball player of all time? So we're on the parallel paths right now, to paraphrase Dave Cavill. I'm working on all-star content and home run derby content. We're going to bop one with Byron Buxton, who was oddly a choice from Aaron Boone not to be in the swing off. Amazing. Major League Baseball uses a swing off to determine who wins the all-star game, but not in the home run derby when there's a tie. Have I spent any money on the game? I did buy the game, so yes. But no, I don't spend like on stubs. Hey, what's up, Baden Baker? How's your day going? Oh, the like board? It should be there. Shoot, let me see. I just tried to restart it, and I don't see it there. Weird. Now I'm going to go into Tickfinity. I'm hitting reset list. And maybe it's underneath my camera. That's what it is. I got the source where it doesn't belong. There we go. Hey, good call, Roflo. Roflo barely even watches TikTok. He just brought the engagement tool back in. All right, start liking, guys. We need the 100,000 likes. We need the pack opening. Hold down the L key. What's my rank record? 69-0. Who's my favorite? The A's are my favorite. My favorite player is Mark McGwire. Birthday, Baden. Hey, Baden, happy birthday. I hope you get a lot of company coming through, visiting you while you're still recovering from the injuries. Yeah, we need those tap team efforts, right? Now that was funny, says Bambino. As somebody who had Riley Green on fantasy 4 years ago for Mike, I went hacking. He even made his debut. You're a big propagandist for that, man. Yeah, there's a lot of A's propaganda this stream. All right, so we're working on Schwarber and Rooker programs, home run derby program, and an all-star program. Hopefully get all the likes too. I think I'm gonna lay off rank for a night. I might go over to event because I know there's like some event missions for those programs. If it's gonna be a faster way to get there. Fast way to do it, says Bambino. See, Benny's favorite player, Babe Ruth. What do you think about the whole thing around Babe Ruth, guys and gals? Do you think Babe had his wife taken out? Do you think he unalived his wife? The rumor wasn't that Babe did it himself, but he paid somebody to do it. Pulling the all-nighter for Aiden. All right, we're up all night, and you're going to have a good time. Aiden, you should definitely open a tab and follow on the purple stream, because if you follow on the purple stream, you're going to get free packs. There's a story around Babe Ruth that, yeah, his first wife was, I don't know, grinding his gears, jamming up his mojo, whatever the case was. He had a different lady he was more interested in that he sired a little Bambino with, and the first wife perished in a fire, and that maybe Babe had something to do with it. Yeah, let me see if I can find a good article for the purple viewers that gets into the still. Right. Google's telling me he didn't do it, but all right. There's a Ben Verlander thread on Reddit that comes up, but here we go. This one probably has a decent detail on it. I'm sure Reddit is going to be super smart about Ben Verlander, but here we go. For anybody that wants to do some reading, that is linked in the purple stream. I'll link it in Discord too. No, I mean, I guess maybe like the Ray Lewis still, but yeah, supposedly Babe and his ex-wife's new lover, who was a dentist or something, collaborated to take her out so she wouldn't be around being a pain. You know, getting in the way of what he wanted to do. My baseball goat personally is Mark McGwire. But I think the best player I ever watched was Barry Bonds, despite Bonds' in my opinion. My very informed opinion about the cream and the clear being a cheater. I don't think Bonds probably hits the home run records and stuff that he would have, but he was still a heck of a player despite all of that. All right, so we are knocking out this map and chasing these programs out. So we got Yankees, Guardians, Braves, Dodgers left. Who do you guys want me to play next? Whoever answers first is what I'm going to do. I'm looking at all three chats. The candy bar Babe Ruth had nothing to do with Babe, as what Steve's telling me. Fastest fingers was Mike plays games. He said play the Dodgers. So, Mike, congratulations. We're going to take it to Los Angeles. Jose, you were close. Mike had you by, I don't know, a couple seconds on the purple stream. Could be a latency thing too. All right, so I was trying to move the fans. I don't know why it's not letting me move fans, right? Those fans I can move. Can I move these fans? Yeah, I don't know. It's aggravating me. I'll just leave it alone. We just need to play on veteran. Bonds was amazing to watch. Too bad he didn't stay clean, says Dark Specta. Bama was also Team Braves, so maybe Braves next game. All right, let's take on the Dodgers here.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Rofo decided he's quitting out of the next game. Rofo and myself might play each other soon. Is Chris Sell better or Garrett Crochet better out of those 98s? I'm thinking Crochet may be better to parallel with his pitch mix. Let's see. You played for the Diamondbacks for 6 years. Should you go to the Mets, White Sox, or stay with the Diamondbacks? I go to the Mets. Let Uncle Steve Cohen spend some bucks on you. Sell's better, says Preston. The event is time locked at a not so good time to see, says Bambino. Jeter wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame if he was a Rocky, says Noah. He had 3,000 hits. He'd be in the Hall of Fame. There just wouldn't be so much lore around the guy, I don't think. He probably would have had a lot better stats playing all his home games in Coors, right? Yeah, he had like 400 homers. Jason, you've been here all this time cracking us up and you hadn't followed yet? Thanks for following, Jason. Better late than never. Mets are offering 9-year contract. Dude, generational wealth. You better get it, Adam. Yeah, I wouldn't have the rings or the allure. Did he refollow? Refollowing doesn't make the lights flash again. Let's see. NBA fan 15. Who's your favorite NBA team? Thank you for connecting with us.
Ball one.
Hey, we need you on the tap team, man. Aiden's a Bucks fan. What do you think about the stretch and wave of Damian Lillard then, Aiden? Timberwolves for NBA fan. NBA fans, send the video. What's the holdup, NBA fan? We're going to find out how much of a Timberwolves fan he is right now, if he knows what I'm talking about. He wouldn't be in the inner circle like he is now. Yeah, he wouldn't have been presenting the All-Star Game MVP award had he played in Colorado his whole career. Yeah, maybe they went in 2007 with Jeter. It was Dame time, no more, says Aiden. NBA fan, thanks for the likes. We want all the likes for all the packs. Trying to get there. You just got Schwarber. Now you can play the game, Adam. It's not going to sleep time. You got to get yourself some gamer subs. Use creator code DYF. Stay up all night. Hang out in the stream. You won your last game in the World Series. Very nice. See, Aiden, he says Milwaukee. He's from Milwaukee. Same as Halliburton, says Marcos. I have a very vague recollection of that World Series. I was working a lot of hours back then for the 07 series. I do remember being over the Red Sox and their fan base because they were so happy to have broken the curse. I felt like that was all I heard about there for a while. So I was rooting for Colorado to get the win, but yeah, they didn't get it done. Let's see what's crazy. Chipper went 3 for 3 with a home run in the All-Star game as Jeter got the MVP. Was Jeter on the winning team, Bambino? What games do I play? I usually play sports games, typically MLB The Show. College football and Madden are the main games we play here. So you're going to fall asleep at the desk tomorrow, says Adam. We got multiple Adams in there, but Adam that just got Schwarber, he's got to get some rest. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. I hope you'll follow if you haven't. Add to the time bank. We need some universes and some gifted subs over there on TikTok to really extend that timer. A's legend Matt Holiday couldn't carry enough. Of all players to have two, children be highly rated prospects, of course it had to be douchebag Holiday. I try not to hold it against Ethan and Jackson, but I'm sure I do a bit. I'm not buying 2K, dude. 2K's been down bad for a while. Unless I get the very special edition Angel Reese cover. If so, I would play it and then ship it over to my man Dark Spectre. At least Angel's on the cover. Got that going for him. But no, I'm not going to buy it this year. I buy it every year and then I never play it. Let's see. Jeter went 3 for 3. 2 singles, a double, 2 ribbies. Let's see. Generally, if Ethan can develop, he's supposed to, and plays his entire career there, he may break the records for home runs. Yeah, that's a good place to play. Did I see what Shaq said to RG3? I did not. Considering these two characters that we're talking about, I'm guessing it was something crazy. See, soccer players are the best actors in the world, says Noah Mandel.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
NBA fan and Jose are all over the tap team. Thanks, guys. We're trying to rack up all the PXP for the stuff. I probably could do it a little bit more surgically, but we'll try our best here. RG3 fall off must be studied. Be interesting in picking up Madden again. You got no clue when it comes to play calling. You're a coach suggestions merchant for RoFlow. Well, I'm sure you would pick up some plays that you like, especially if you check out some of the, the guys that make all the videos on different playbooks and stuff over on the Red platform. Then again, sometimes that makes the game be less fun, right? When you're getting that deep into it. See, PA Crossers is the favorite for Aiden.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Only 50K more stubs till Bobby Witt Jr. for Mike Plays Games.
1-1.
Appreciate all the taps coming, Fast and Furious TikTok viewers. Let's see, Eli Willits from the Rookies has a nice swing. Reminds Steve Andrew of Chipper Jones. They may have gave him Chipper swing too. Steve, he's a Kansas City Chiefs playbook user. Can't believe he did 6 years with the Diamondbacks. Not worried about offense. Feel like you get cooked on defense. Defense, you gotta make a lot of pre-snap adjustments just to get things to be somewhat decent. Because oftentimes the artificial intelligence of your defensive backs and stuff will be kind of rough. He has Polanco swing, is what Bambino's telling me, for the rookie Willits. Some kid that went to your high school got drafted a couple nights ago. Oh, nice. Which franchise drafted him? He reminds him of his father, says Mike. Texas Rangers. Could be worse than getting drafted by the Rangers. Could have been drafted by the A's. Here's Jose Ramirez, and he's out. Dang it. Thought it was into the gap. Dodger Stadium taking another possible hit away. Let's get some parallel action on Crochet. I heard McGuire's son did not get drafted. I think the other son is not a particularly good draft prospect. Yeah, Cal Raleigh, he can go and have a bad second half, nifty. Let's see. Hey, we've definitely hit 100,000 likes before. If we didn't, I'd have 10 million packs right now. But yeah, we hit the pack opening like 3 or 4 nights back at it. You've seen a few draft guesses now. Have the late kick, stride step. Excuse me. Don't wish that on him for MLB. Rod Barajas' son got drafted. You hope Cal breaks the record for Bambino. I feel like they're just trying to jam Cal Raleigh down our throat with the marketing. Let's see. How we find out the swings of the rookies like Madden? Can you look it up in Madden? I don't think so. I think it's just speculation amongst the players, and some players probably know the swing types pretty well. But Bambino usually is in the 1,000 ratings, Steve. So if he says something about the game, he's typically right. So Steve's he's telling me he's got Polanco swing in the other chat. Yeah, of course they want to get Bonds out of there. Wait till they find out what Raleigh's doing. Having his dad pitch to him and stuff.
2-0.
Let's see. NBA fan likes Livy Dune. Yeah, that'll be enough, Nifty. Take the night off, Nifty. Don't see Cal breaking the record in Seattle of all places. Neither do I. But he's definitely hit a lot more home runs than I thought he would up to this point. He's supposed to have Polanco's swing. Jorge Polanco, Steve. Yeah, what's the catcher record? Like 49 or something? I don't know.
1-0.
San Francisco had a really short, or still does have a short right field porch for left-hand hitters. 48 by Salvi. And Beltran will rip one for us. Doesn't really help us on that all-star grind. Help us with the home runs, though. Aiden, thanks for the tabs. Did I see O'Neill Cruz's bomb in the home run derby? I did. Crazy hit the ball 513 feet in Atlanta. Seattle has an awful marine layer. I mean, obviously San Francisco does too. I wonder which park is better for, park factors. And of course, Seattle can be manipulated a bit because of the roof that's retractable. I think even when the roof is on, they still have outside elements, so I don't think the park seals. Alright, so here's Rojas and we're pitching Crochet. Let's see. Oh, Nifty. Yeah, alright, Nifty. Let's go ahead and make it quick and swifty for Nifty. There you go. Just being obnoxious in chat, dude. What did I do wrong? Now he won't be able to hear us thrashing him. Yeah. When it's Nifties, get him out swiftly. Let's see. He got kicked. He did. He got kicked in the other platforms, though. I'm sure he'll be over on TikTok soon. Yeah, he came over from Red. Ball carries in Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta's not a terrible place to hit. Rofo unban him to reban him. Guess you're forced to play on Hall of Fame. Now Bama did it. Aiden, you don't have mod powers. At least not yet. Maybe one day, Aiden. TikTok, we need more followers. If you're browsing the For You page, come on in. Please follow. If you guys are on TikTok enjoying the stream, please share it. We got to get that timer up there so hopefully we can get the 100,000 likes.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, that was a lot of hammer in there. Weekend Classic, not playing anymore before the Weekend Classic gets here. I read that chat wrong. My eyes were bouncing around, but doing the same Bambino. I think I'm going to stay right there at the high 600s and just avoid Hall of Fame. Just want to cruise through All-Star, hopefully get my World Series and drive up my my differential. Aiden, you're class act, dude. Sucks for the guys in Hall of Fame. Bad news for them. Oh, damn.
Now batting, number 6.
Damn, being a little sus in chat. So you're 825 something, 4-0, 4 mercies to get there. All right, Haseong Kim will be our next out. Don't know how many likes we got, but hopefully a lot of them. Got at least an hour left on the stream. I play both. I prefer Madden though, Grady. Not a really great offensive output, but it is what it is. I guess I could take Beltran out for this lineup. It's not helping anything. Jace McRory, welcome aboard. Crochet getting paralleled, Cell getting paralleled. There's another hidden reward. Oh, we're already... Yeah, that's good. We're already 25% of them. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Jace, who's your favorite baseball team? Fernando Tatis, I guess? Probably would help us on the missions. Get there sooner. We'll put Hodges and Beltran in case we encounter a really difficult game coming up. Buxton should probably lead off. Let me just split the left-right handedness as best I can. Should probably have J-Ram up here, yeah. Somewhere. Let's see, Louis, welcome in. Angels shouldn't be buying at all. Yeah, I don't think they should either. Respectfully, because I'm not trying to dunk on Mike. It's Artie Marino. Yeah, you never know what Artie's going to do. All right, let's see how our progress is going. All-Star Game Series. This one doesn't look repeatable. We're getting close. Total bases with right fielders. We just put one in there. All-Star Game Series home runs, PXP innings. So we're knocking that out. And then American League, National League, PXP. So it's moving. Oh, I need Elias Diaz, Giancarlo Stanton, Schwarber. Those would help. I have a Diaz card, so maybe we'll just pitch him through to get through this faster. And let me see what the Derby's looking like. Yeah, it's all on Buxton for me. I just have the one Derby player right now, but we may knock out some of these side quests along the way. Nifty, imagine having no life to come get banned everywhere. All right, so there you go. BC, thanks for following. He's made a quick appearance and a quick exit because yeah, you're right, Aiden. Next thing he's going to do is follow on the green platform and talk to himself. All right, let's get in Diaz. We need Diaz there. He probably does want the lottery numbers. Probably wants my number. All right, let me get back to gameplay. Sorry, we are not multiplayering today, but tomorrow, Weekend Classic, we should be back after it. All right, Conquest. Here we go on the All-Star map. I'm going to ask again, because if you guys are paying attention, then you get to pick your team. Do you want me to play the Yankees, the Guardians, or the Braves? Whoever answers first will get it. Guy just had, you know, too much affection for Cal Raleigh, in my opinion, where I don't want to hear about him. Cal Raleigh did nothing wrong, but Major League Baseball knows what they did wrong. All right, Braves were the first answer in. Preston got the Braves in there. So here we go to Hotlanta. Why is Reinforce not working? Oh, I guess it's not connected. All right, so we got to grind our way through here. This is probably the best lawn. And you can't call him next. You got to be ready next time, Aiden. So next one is going to be a jump ball between the Guardians and the Yankees. So be prepared. That question will be coming after we're done with the Braves. The home of the Braves. And Danielle Freak. I didn't mean to reinforce again. I meant to attack. Well, let's see. I missed something on chat. Oh, how do you like on PC? Yeah, you hold down the L key. Yep. Hold down the L key on PC. That will send the likes if you just hold it down. Tape it down on your keyboard. Thanks, TikTok, for 24 followers. We'd like to get the follow count moving even higher. Preston sending those likes in. Thanks, Preston. Sorry, it took me a minute to fill out this map. This map's kind of a tougher map, the way that it's set out with so much empty spaces. Then you start getting the CPU filling it through. So we're working on Crochet and Sell. I should have pitched Diaz. After the 3 batter minimum, I'll go to Diaz and get his PXP knocked out. Would love to open the packs. Bambino made it in, dude. Bambino's on. And then likes. What a legend. Yeah. Well, you got a couple purple app buddies there, Aiden. Bambino and Roflo are usually purple app friends. See, so Steve, he likes to tee. Some reason his card is embarrassing. Lost your only event game you'll play this year for Roflo. Never know. There might be a reason for you to get back in. Used to be TikTok only for Noah. Did we meet first on TikTok? I feel like I met you first here. But I could be wrong. Yeah, see you later. Corbin Carroll. You got that solo shot. What was Joe Torre doing at the All-Star game? Is that going to become a thing? Bring out the old manager deal? Or is it only because he's a former Yankee? Oh, MPG's and then likes. Purple Crew is definitely trying to bring the 100K home. Oh, Jacob Wilson needs to get in the weight room. Come on, Jay Willie. First here, didn't really talk in here. Mike says, do we want a hot take? Yes. That's what we're doing. Oh, that was Scream and hit me 500 feet and I didn't do it. Ooh, does anybody know how to make a macro on Razor? I don't. If the Razor Angels signed Bonds in 08, they would have won the World Series. Let's see, Cal had more homers than Griffey Jr. at the All-Star break. That's amazing. You lived there 25 years before you left America in 2002 for Steve. I'm sorry, Steve, I missed that message. I don't really have an issue with Raleigh. I'm just bitter about how the home run derby got played out. Feel like they just had their agenda to push him through. Mike's hot take was the Yankees or the Tampa Bay Rays would have been World Series champions in the year of 2008 if they would have signed Barry Bonds. Let's see. Mike says both teams had under league average DHs, and he would have at least been average or better. Yeah, I think if he would have been DH, he probably would have been a little healthier than trying to play the field so much. That's before, the National League had the designated hitter. There was an article I remember reading that the A's were interested in him, but they ended up not picking him up. I think 08. Let's say they had Piazza or maybe it was Nomar Garcia-Parra. They signed that year. I think they went Frank Thomas, Piazza, Nomar as far as trying to resurrect older players. Hey, Preston, thanks for the hot dog and the GG. So, supposedly, Aiden, Barry Bonds' agent offered his services to every team in Major League Baseball for a veteran minimum contract, is what's been reported over the years. Bonds was just an insufferable jerk, though, too. So, it wasn't just because of, him breaking rules. It was also because people didn't want to deal with Barry being in their locker room. Wasn't impressed yourself either. You thought the pitching was a joke, says Steve. Yeah, I got that one off the end of the bat. Can you imagine the Angels? Teixeira, Figgins, Anderson, Vlad. Yeah, Teixeira was a bad man for a long time. Corbin, thanks for the likes as well. DH had a negative 0.8 WAR that year. That's tough when you're a DH. All of a sudden, the Wi-Fi is acting up. Hey, Corbin, I appreciate it, dude. Got the Corbin crew coming through, following. I'm glad you like the stream that much, Corbin. How's your day been? Reminder to anybody that's not watching on the Purple platform, sure to get your drops over there. I use the same name across all socials. Last rank game. Oh, lost a rank game. Don't drop yourself too far down there, Roflo. Aiden, are you one of Corbin's friends that Corbin brought into chat?
2 strikes.
Acuna and Crochet.
3.
Only doing one is Roflo.
For the Braves,
He's trying to get that thing just right.
number 53. Hunter.
Hey, what's up, Blue?
Madsen.
See, Aiden's on the iPad. iPad Aiden. Who's my favorite pitcher to start off with? Do you mean in the show, or are we talking about just to start off our conversation?
The right fielder, Fernando
Tonic.
Tatis
My favorite pitcher in
Jr.
Major League Baseball right now is Mason Miller. Mason, very nice at a game. Signed for my kids. Month or so ago. He was making the rounds between left field, where the clubhouse is, and the A's dugout there in Sacramento. In the game, I don't know. Probably John Donaldson. Oh, I may have been over 700. I can't remember, honestly, Bambino, if I broke it before. Yeah, now that you mentioned, I may be in that gold 1 circuit. Oh, Saucy made it over. Yeah, I really don't know what my high for the season is. I may be able to check it post-game, right? Because maybe I'll play a couple ranked games then. May as well knock this out, though, now that we're on it. Would love the Angels' second half hero Mark Teixeira card in the game someday for Mike. Yeah, same here. I don't want to be sweating the whole way. You're building your team in here, too. But getting nothing but draft and all-star players above 96. Jonathan Taylor, how are you? Made it home for Saucy. Indeed you did, Saucy. Hey, TikTok chat. Quick question for you guys. Those of you old enough to remember Mark Teixeira. When you think of Mark Teixeira, what uniform is he wearing? I think of him as being a Ranger and a Yankee. I almost forgot he was an Angel. I'm sorry, Mike. Rangers for Jose. Yeah, he had some good years with the Rangers too. Yankees for Roflo and Noah. Yankees for Aiden. He was on the Braves, that's right. Yeah, I think you may be right, Bambino. I don't really know what my season high is now. I think I may have already broken 700. I think I opened the Championship Series pack. Can't stay long. You got to work in the morning. Uh-oh, Saucy. Saucy, we need you on the tap team. We need everybody on the tap team on TikTok. Trying to get that 100,000 likes into the big pack opening today. What do I do for work? Listen. Are you sure you're able to handle it? Type yes if you're able to handle what I do for work. We up again. Junior Gonzalez, welcome in.
Now pitching for the
This guy's not a follower.
number 93. And now, De Los Santos.
Yeah, let's not talk shop, right? Let's see. Let's see if he's ready for the reply.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's working on PLCs right now, so yes, he's ready for it. All right, so up again. If you're standing up, sit down. If you're sitting down, stand up. I work as a gigolo. I've got one client, and she pays me particularly well. She may be warming up the bacon grease right now because she likes to pour it down my throat. You know her very well. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Up again. But, yeah, it's your mom that pays me to sit around and stream and play video games in my 40s. So, I'm sorry, man. Sorry you had to find out this way. But, Eddie, welcome in. How's your day going, Eddie? But, yeah, usually when people ask what your job is when they're not a follower, they're not going to be really great in chat. So, I don't know if you're going to be great or not. But, you're asking for real, but I don't remember ever chatting with you. I don't think you're a follower, but maybe you are. I feel bad now. He's claiming he's a follower, guys. Anybody remember me ever chatting with We Up Again in these streams? It says you are. Appreciate you following. Sorry that you got roasted. Such a weird question. Yeah, it's a really weird question out of nowhere. Like, hey, no, how's your day going? No, what'd you think of the All-Star game? Just, yeah, what's your job, Brody? Well, yeah, call me a plumber. Been known to lay the pipe. Although that's Bambino's real job. Let's see. Followed a couple weeks ago. Do I like movies? Yes. Let's get back on track. What's your favorite sports movie, everybody? But yeah, it's a weird question, usually. Yeah, that's a good starting question. I mean, we're talking baseball. When people come in wondering about occupational hazards and stuff. Sandlot, obviously, the rookie. Remember the Titans. You made 200 off the All-Star game. What were you doing? Selling illegal hats out in the parking lot? No, I know what you mean. You're probably not going to do this, but if you get the opportunity, use my creator code DYF for Underdog. You can be taken care of in great fashion by Underdog. Again, use creator code DYF. Sandlot 2. There's a Sandlot 2, Corbin? No way. Do I like Moneyball? Yeah, Moneyball's one of my favorites, but my top sports movie would be Happy Gilmore for me. Let's see, Sean had one at bat with the guys. Oof. Alright. Good thing we're up 6. Bradley, thanks for following. How's your day, Bradley? I see a lot of taps come in. Thanks to everybody that's on the tap team. If you got the #1 spot, you get the crown. If we get 100,000 likes, we'll open our packs. And a reminder, in addition to the pack chase, 3 packs are on the purple platform. So if you guys want to, you know, open 2 tabs, or if you got the purple app on your phone, you may want to watch there, follow there, so you get all those drop packs. Hey, thanks, Bradley. Yeah, exactly. Happy Gilmore 2 is going to release pretty soon, right, on Netflix. Yeah, for sure, Aiden. Although I don't have Netflix subscription, but we'll get there. Should do a movie night in the Discord, says Noah, for 100,000 likes. Let's see, Jonathan Taylor, favorite movie, Remember the Titans, Rookie of the Year, Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. Yeah, 200K is a stretch. I feel like people are complaining about their fingers hurting when we go for 100K. Up against it in the likes. And up again, I'm sorry, man. That question gets asked a couple times a stream. Typically, not always, because I feel bad that you kind of got the brunt of it, but typically it's somebody that's going to be like, well, you bum, you should get a job. Because, you know, I'm streaming and I'm working in content creation, and, you know, some people hate or other people think you should be doing something else with your life. What's my favorite swing in the game this year? I really like hitting with Soto. Soto's been one of my favorites. Looks like you're definitely not making World Series this season. He said Mark used to use his old bat, and the coach had a bat that was a 50-ouncer. Mark went 4 for 4, 3 home runs with a bat. Forgot Paul Pierce was a wizard. I did too. They don't love Paul Pierce like that. I remember our man Draymond roasting him. Did I not have the Diamondbacks done? Apparently I didn't. We got Paredes and the Diamondbacks done. Let's see how we're doing on the chase to Shohei and Judge. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you love. What I think about the home run derby, I thought it was a mockery of a sham Blazer taser. Oh, wow. Brent Rooker's in 4th place. Oh, too bad our golden boy Cal Raleigh that made a video about himself winning the derby when he was in Little League isn't going to get through. Oh, hey, StatCast says it came down to 2 inches and Rooker lost. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I believe that. So yeah, I was kind of ticked off. Not bitter or anything, being an athletics fan, but yeah, I thought it was pretty stupid, to be honest. And listen, Raleigh could have probably went and kicked his butt in a swing off. Raleigh was getting hot as his round went along. Another thing that did happen to Rooker was his pitcher ran out of balls in his ball bucket, which is just ridiculous. That is supposed to be whatever it's supposed to be. I know it's just made for us as the fans to watch and enjoy, but come on. Guy's got a once-in-a-lifetime thing. He's a guy that's bounced around Major League Baseball a lot. Let him at least have a legitimate opportunity to go to the 2nd round. And I think the other guys would have probably got him, but it is what it is. So let's see. Oh, I guess I got the finest pack is what we got. So I didn't know I used Diamondback that much to get to the finest. Connor, how's your day going? So let's see. We're working on 2 things at the same time. We're playing Conquest to get Schwarber, and playing Conquest to get Brent Rooker from the Home Run Derby thing. So hey, you guys ready for a Guardian game or a Yankee game? Whoever tells me in chat first is what you guys will get. I'm looking at all 3 chats. I'm waiting for Yankees or Guardians to get typed in. Guardians. Connor was fastest. All right, we're taking our talents to Cleveland. We're doing the anti-LeBron. LeBron would never, unless the grass was greener, right? Certainly didn't mind going when they had Kevin Love and Kyrie lined up for him. You didn't get it again? It's okay, bud. See, Gavin just came in and followed. Thanks, Gavin. Tight Spot's here. How are you, Tight Spot? I'm sorry I got behind on chat. League of Their Own was a great movie, though. MacB. See, Diamondback Finest. Yeah, I glossed over it. My old eyes were just like, oh, it's a voucher. Did I not lock in the Diamondback? So I'm on 48 All-Stars right now. We got All-Star packs. We got Home Run Derby packs. Usually, you know, it benefits me as a streamer. Hopefully benefits the community. I try to get you guys to send 100,000 likes on TikTok to open the packs, and we just save them until we get 100,000, and then we save again. We've got 26 standards, 5 ball-ins, 3 guaranteed diamond purple specials. That purple platform is where we're streaming if you guys want those packs. They're still active today. There's also 12 standards, headliners, deluxe, deluxe prime, and the all-star pack. So please help me with the likes. Please follow, share, and if you can subscribe for like $2.99, it adds significant time to our time bank. So I almost went into to ranked. Let me look at my rank this year and see what my highest was. My highest was 719. So I think I may have to play Gold Classic on Hall of Fame 1, but would have preferred playing on All-Star. Oh well, we'll avoid Gold 2 here. Not letting you switch your account for Gavin. He was going to go to his alt. That's weird, Gavin. You don't think Draymond will ever get a better quote than the one on Paul Pierce? Yeah, that was prime Draymond. Looks like you and I are in the same boat. I guess I could push for World Series tonight, but now that I've been swinging on All-Star, I shouldn't. Oh, I should be pitching Diaz, right? There's a Diaz All-Star mission there, so let's do that. Lost your first wife to 2 inches. You're right. Bit of a joke, says Steve Andrew. I wasn't expecting Steve with the zinger, but he had one lined up for us there in the red chat. As an avid Paul Pierce hater for Mike Plays Games, he should have said more. All right, Gavin's on the tap team. Blazer Taser, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being in the stream.
Leading off for Anaheim.
Exactly, Aiden. Yeah, red chat is there. YT. I try not to say the name because TikTok can be strict. Purple chat is where, in the old days, you would have found Ninja and Pokimane and whoever is popular there. Yeah, my day was good, Blazer. I feel like, you know, just being a fan sometimes can be agony. Not like it's that serious on the All-Star game, but Brent Rooker was close to the second round. StatCast took him out. And then tonight he was close to being the All-Star game MVP. And Aaron Boone's American League lineup selection let Rooker down, as Aranda couldn't even get a home run. Schwarber was quite clutch in that thing, but I feel bad for Rooker because, you know, would have been quite the feather in his cap to come home with some hardware, and he got close but no cigar. You got Judge and Ethan Holiday today. Oh, nice going, Jason. Broad daylight robbery both days, says Blazer. Game started, and we got 1.5k likes. Awesome, Bambino. Paul Pierce talking like he's KD when he's not even on T-Max level of scoring if he played today, says Mike Plays Games. T-Max kind of annoying on some of the stuff I see popping up, too. I think he's doing the podcast circuit or he has a podcast, but he comes up with a lot of just dumb tags. Not a great hitting performance of that first inning. Let's see. Radio Show. What's up, Radio Show? This is the alt. We like it. Cool name. Yo-Yo Aramona, I think. Welcome in, Yo-Yo. Yeah, all the followers, you guys drive the timer up. So, yeah, please follow if you can. You know, follow on your backup or whatever if possible. Yeah, my buddy Mike Plays Games. He's talking about Paul Pierce. He's a Paul Pierce hater. Momilla, I hope you're doing great. Good to see you back in the stream. Fun fact, Donnie, did you know that Brent Rooker broke up Patrick Sandoval's no-hitter on the Twins a few years back? I did know that. Although I don't know if I would have remembered the pitcher that he got, but somehow that came up maybe during an A's broadcast this year where they were talking about Rooker breaking one up. That no-hitter was either 8th or 9th inning, right? Against Sandoval? Yeah, the wheelchair game was something else too. Mike and myself were kind of going down memory lane when Draymond roasted Paul Pierce and said they don't love you like Kobe. Yes, Matt Olson had a game-saving catch there. And if that goes through, maybe it's a bigger inning for the American League, and they could have won the game just in regulation. Eugenio Suarez had a great defensive play to start that ninth inning, too. So, if those two don't get those plays done, that would have been a couple more hits that would have came across. I missed the first inning of it, so I didn't see Tucker's play. Isaac, thanks for tapping. JR's tapping. Isaac's tap. And we'll get an Oli rip into right field. Definitely thought Olsen was going to send Rooker and Raleigh out of that home run derby, and then he had a really bad bonus round thing. Noah Mandel's letting us know he's a LeBron hater. All right, it's a hater night, guys. Who's one athlete you hate in every sport, guys? I don't mean like Aaron Hernandez that we should all just have no respect for in society, but who's somebody that you can't stand because of the way they are on the field or on the court or whatever it is, just as a player haters ball. Let's see, DeMar DeRozan for Aiden. I don't like LeBron. I don't know that I'm necessarily a LeBron hater to the same level some of you are, but LeBron's up there for me. Noah's going against Kyrie. Baseball, Cal Raleigh's in my crosshairs right now, but nah, Raleigh's fine. Yeah, Kyrie's a bad dude. At least he said a lot of bad stuff over the years. Let's see, I've been watching me for a while. Really like the stuff. Very calm, entertaining creator. Hey, thanks, Gallo. I'm reading off Noah's picks, though. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a legitimate one, though, that I don't like.
That's a ball.
See, Packer fan for Aiden. I don't like Brock Purdy because, he's a rival to the Seahawks, and I feel like everybody was just nuts about Brock Purdy there for a long time. Okay, so Roflo's got it broken down. MLB, Carlos Perez. NFL, Antonio Brown. NBA, Kyrie for Roflo. How about Terrell Owens? Yeah, Terrell Owens is a good one. You just like Drew Lock? Why don't you like Drew Lock? I like Drew. He's a fun player for us Seahawk fans. Now he's back in Seattle. Mike says Cameron Jordan, Mark Canna, Paul Pierce, or Vander Kane. And we got a perfect swing before Eugenio Suarez. Pete Alonso, Halliburton, and Jalen Hurts. Why is that, York? Why don't you like those guys? Drew Lock tried to rap? Oh, I don't think I knew that. Mike despises Cameron Jordan. You don't like Shy for all the foul baiting for Bryson. Yeah, a lot of people don't care for SGA's game.
1-0.
Your guy, Wilson, makes my team. Yeah, I do like Wilson in my normal lineup to get him paralleled, Steve. I like his swing. He's pretty easy to get hits with for me. The day he retires and is off TV, Mike will be a happy football fan.
Leading off for the Guardians, the designated hitter, Yankee.
See, low-key, you don't like T-Mac after what he said about Kobe. Yeah, wasn't he saying something like he would have got the rings if him and Kobe would have been in different positions or something like that? If he would have swapped teams? If we're doing retired players, I'll tell you somebody that used to just drive me nuts and I hated seeing him play was Hunter Pence of the Giants. The guy just seemed like way too intense and annoying to me. I don't know verbatim. Hopefully Wake Up Jose will tell you what it was. You'll also throw in Martin Maldonado there for MLB. You despise good defensive catchers who can hit about as well as Roflo can. Mike's got a quote for us. He says, with Brady gone, they'll just go back to being the same old Bucks. And you'll go back to being the 4th place Bucks, win back-to-back NFC South titles. Alonzo, you don't like the attitude of Halliburton. You're a Knicks fan. And Hurts because he's overrated for York. Josh Jacobs for Jose. Mike hates the Saints. Joe Thornton will be lacing up his skates for a new role, the player development coach for the Sharks. Yeah, that's cool. I guess if he wants to do it.
Batting 7.
All right, we're trying to pitch through the whole game with Diaz because I know there's a Diaz PXP thing. I'm sure Jose will elaborate here in a bit. Cal Raleigh's climbing your list. Dude, Major League Baseball is definitely trying to ram him down our throat. Where was Raleigh in the swing off to win the game today?
Pitching for the Guardians, number 52.
I mean, if he was just doing it without all the marketing, I think I wouldn't be as annoyed. But my guy Rooker got treated like an NPC during the home run derby, so now I don't like Raleigh. But yeah, Raleigh hasn't done anything wrong, as far as I'm aware, off the field to dislike him. Let's see, their organization, top to bottom, is awful, says Mike. This Buxton goes hard. Should have been more specific. You don't like good defensive catchers whose teams claim they are the second coming when they can't hit at all, says Roflo. One of the players who will play for free, quote unquote, but was a diva about a contract. All right, so Jose's bringing the ammunition. Trying to think of anybody else that I can't stand. I'm really sick of hearing about Klay Thompson in Warriors circles. I guess Klay's dating Megan Thee Stallion. You know, good on them if they want to do their thing together. But there's a lot of posts like on the Warriors Reddit and stuff. And I'm still saying sub there because I want to see if we've signed any free agents. You know, they've been linked to Bradley Beal and Al Horford and whatnot. And it seems like they're held up by Jonathan Kuminga's restricted free agency. But, God, I don't need to hear about Klay every 5 seconds. You know, Klay's gone. Klay chose to leave. It's not like the Warriors traded him away and Klay had no choice in the matter. If you're Max Crosby, you're getting out of there. Not with Pete Carroll at the helm, man. Pete's going to be getting the best out of Crosby. I thought Bradley Beal got bought out. May not have been Bill yet. At least Warrior fans are expecting them to make a run at Bill. Could be the Reddit being dumb.
Now batting.
See, Pete's there. I love Pete. I assume so, eh?
Number 54. Joey.
Ball one.
Cantillo.
Ball one, no strike.
Ratings in the low 1600s. How about yourself, Eli? Depressed Twins fan. Who's your favorite Twin of all time? Yeah, it sounded like Bill was not going to play for the Suns for most of the stuff that I've read. But who knows? I could be wrong. Joe Mauer's a great answer. Good to have you there in the red chat. Sawyer, welcome in. Thanks for following, Sawyer. Ranger fan for Ryan. That perfect fly out hurt your soul for JC. Me too. I'm trying to knock out these missions and get done with Schwarber and Brent Rooker programs here. You're at 800 right now. W at 1600. I got some tips. I do. But I can't share them with you, Eli. Then everybody would be a 1600 player. Let's see. You heard Kuminga most likely be signed and shit before the deadline. Yeah, that's somewhat probable right now. Sorry, Eli. Let's see. Did Halliburton dad pay for his kid to go pro like LeBron did? Said Steve. As far as I know, Tyrese Halliburton made it on his own merit, knocked off of dad's last name. I do use them. Yeah. In fact, if you want to buy some, you can use my creator code DF and you'll get yourself a discount. Yeah, I got the precision rings. I got the analog sticks. Code DF also works for Smackin' Seeds if you guys are sunflower seed fans. It also will work for gamer subs. If you need a code for Manscaped or SeatGeek or Underdog, let me know. Got you covered. Figured out the macro. Enjoy the pack opening. Bambino's joining the tap team. Thanks, Bambino. Do I think James Wood gets traded? No, absolutely not. Isn't he second year or still a rookie, Daniels? Oh, I need to make a code for those guys. Yeah, I don't think I have one, Roflo. My code got very popular on some of the Facebook things, the cheap seat deals where people share the best codes. So they like deactivated me for a week, kind of ticked me off with SeatGeek, but they've been pretty good. The Nationals are a cheap team. No, they're not going to trade. They're not going to trade a guy they have under club control for 7 years that's on a rookie contract. You guys are out of your mind. This was the Mason Miller conversation a few days ago. Although Miller, I think there's at least a shot with him a few years into his club control and being a reliever. But yeah, is Paul Skeens going to get traded? Maybe for half of a franchise, possibly, but probably not. But yeah, why are teams going to give up on Wood when he's cheap and helping their team win games? What do I think of DeGrom this year? He's having a nice bounce back year. What's happening, Spider? How's your day going? All right, guys, do you want me to play the Yankees or the Yankees next? Favorite players from my teams: Macklin, Curry. NFL, you don't follow closely. All right, Yankees is coming. We got Kyle Tucker. Rofo says play ranked. Premier, or you're playing ranked. I kind of like just knocking out these cards that I don't have. Should we play with the Tucker card? I guess Tucker should take over for Tatis. So Tucker's defense is Silver Shield, 99 speed with, or excuse me, 99 steal with 53 speed. 100,000 is the like goal. It's always the same. It's always 100,000. Pretty good quirks on him. Table setter, dead red, rally monkey, unfazed, day player. Okay, Rovo's about to play one. I thought you were encouraging me to do it. Like, I don't know, man. I've been smashing on rookie here. All right, so let me show you guys the packs that are in the queue. 27 standards, 5 Ballins. There are 3 diamond purple packs. If you want a diamond purple pack, join me on the purple platform. The name is right there in the on the screen. We got 12 standards, 7 headliners, a deluxe question mark pack. Kind of scummy that they didn't put the All-Star stuff in there yet, but whatever. We also got a Deluxe Prime, a Deluxe All-Star, and a Premier All-Star. So hopefully get Lindor and PCA and some of those guys out of there. But yeah, it's up to you guys to get us there on the likes. Let me show you our progression on, well, not Team Affinity. I went into the wrong program. We'll look at our progression on the Derby and the All-Star deal. So we're getting there. Home run stats, different teams you need to hit home runs with. Probably will make a grind lineup after Weekend Classic if we don't get there organically to Rooker. Of course, I want Rooker for my A's theme team. We're almost there on Schwarber. We just need 5 more reward points. So right fielders, we could just do a right fielder lineup and finish this off. Missions. I said any Elias Diaz. I think I used Edwin Diaz. Well, that wasn't smart. All right. Optional event missions. I don't have the mini season Schwarber. We are about to finish the map though. That'll get us there, I think. So let me see. What is it? Sort of programs. I didn't see how much the map granted, but I'm sure the map will finish this off. Rise, I'm good. Oh, that'll give us 20. All right, so we're 1 game away from finishing the map. We'll fill that in. And then we can work on the draft and the home run derby for tonight, I guess. Rise, I'm doing really well. Buddy, you want to see my main team, but it's going to have a lot of changes here soon. This is what I was using. Had Soto, Hodges, Smith, Dela Cruz, Wilson, J-Ram, Buxton. I just inserted him in, but probably going to run the new Pete Crow Armstrong there for the defense. Beltran, Corbin Carroll. We need 100,000 like Sean. Got to get it before the timer runs out. So if you guys want to extend the timer, please follow. Maybe subscribe or send a gift if you're on TikTok. That does drive the timer up. No Ted Williams. No, I haven't got close to Williams or Roland. Wasn't focused on it. I was trying to get Beltran done first and foremost. I see we've got Sean Parker and Daniels coming through. Thanks, guys, for following in. Lights are flashing for you. Let me take on the Yankees, and then we'll fill up this map. Okay, so, reinforce against the Bronx Bombers. JR sending the likes over there. A lot of the purple viewers are in TikTok chat this evening to get us to those packs. Bambino's still sending likes too. Thanks, Bambino. Let's see. Browser. Thanks for following. Geek Browser, right? Hopefully I'm saying the last portion of that right. Let's make sure it's at least on veteran. It's all good, Alex. You're here now, right? Thanks for being here. Nobody ever owes you a view. Just like no streamers owe viewers a stream or anything either. Just hopefully we can spend time together when our times align. We're halfway there. Bambino's got it. Say he's not even had to press it. He's got it working. Bambino's next level tapping. I just got the Kyle Tucker. Yeah, he should be in the lineup here for this game. We got 32 minutes left. Need that timer extended. Follow up, guys. Let's see. Bradio Show sent us a heart me too. Thanks, Bradio Show. I didn't see it when it came across initially. Oh, there's another gift. Hey, thanks for the heart puff. What do I think about Schwarber? Well, Schwarber's got one of the great swings in the game. He should be very nice. Hey, thanks for the power gym and the You're Awesome as well from JR.
One ball, one strike.
Alright, so we're facing Max Fried. And we'll get another Buxton homer. Mariner fans, they got their home run derby champion, so we got to give them their moment to celebrate, Mike. His stats look insane. Yeah, defensively he'll be rough, but you know, if you can run him at DH, he should be good. Yeah, timer's an issue, guys. We definitely could use some more time coming through. And I started the timer with 2 hours, so that's usually the maximum I start on these TikTok streams. Those of you that are TikTok viewers. Thinking about getting him. Don't know if you should get it. Yeah, MLB The Show's fun, Alex.
The first baseman, Matt.
It should be on sale by now, right? You're going to put Schwarber in right field? You got Soto at DH? Or do you put Soto in right? I wouldn't put Schwarber in a non-primary position because he's going to get that delay secondary position hit. But I thought Schwarber only played left field. I don't think he even has secondary right field. So I think he'd be terrible if you put him out there. Schwarber out of position in right, says Mike. Whoa. Put him at DH. Soto in right for sure since Roflo. Yeah, $38. I would get the game, Alex.
0-1's the count.
Yeah.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Don't think he has any of his catcher coding on that card. I was hoping he would have catcher secondary. I knew better, but I was hoping anyways.
Two strikes.
No, the card's only right field card, JoJo, as far as I'm aware. So he's going to get a lot of delayed breaks and animations. He's already slow enough as it is. Going to be a lot of drop balls, Mike, if he does that.
No.
Yeah, get the game, dude. But yeah, thanks, JR, for the gifts. Definitely could use a galaxy or two to extend the timer. Not that JR needs to send it, but just anybody that might feel inclined. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I would do, JoJo. They're both bad defensively, but at least Soto's in his primary position instead of running Schwarber out of position. Daniel says we need more time for sure. Need more time, need more taps. If you guys got any friends online, please share the stream with them. There's a little arrow, right? And you just can click share. Share it to your friends list. If you would. Sharon's free. Sharon's Karen. Aiden might have pink eye. Aiden, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I just hope you take care of that. Conjunctivitis is no laughing matter. Going to have to put Barger in left and Corbin in center. I really do think defense in the outfield is huge. We need the 100,000. We need to open these packs, Aiden. I need the packs open before the weekend classic. We can do it, guys. Thinking the same thing. What's Jose? We'll get a no doubter from Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz is playing pretty well at second base, out of position for me. We'll get a Will Smith no doubter. Tom sending in the like. Thanks, Tom.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Here's Eugenio Suarez, and we'll face
Number 43,
the funky delivery coming up.
La Liga.
I don't think I want to say it. It's usually a family-friendly stream. I may insinuate it sometimes. Only the bacon grease thing is a little bit gross. Carney doesn't like it when I get on the bacon grease rant, but yeah, I mean, pink eye comes from a certain spot in the body, and you got it on your face. So, make good decisions, Aiden. There's a lot of places we could go, you know, down the rabbit hole on. We'll just avoid it. You're one away from holiday, is JoJo. Aiden may have been on a holiday. Let's see, probably playing your last Conquest game of the night against the Rays. Got a movie early today. You're going for a little matinee action, Matt? Mike? Oh, the places we can go.
Ball one, no strikes.
Here's Tucker making his debut in the 9-hole. Yeah, that's a nice time to go, man. Usually the theaters aren't too crowded. A little bit cheaper. Who doesn't like that? But I really feel like I can crush it here on Veteran. 2 minutes for 1,000 likes on the macro. Well, hopefully everybody helps out, Bambino. We're kind of in that in-between hour. East Coast, most of them haven't woken up. A lot of the West Coast drifting off to sleep. Tough to get the follows really moving at 2 a.m. Hey Mason, how are you, friend? Another Buxton homer. That Buxton smash was... Let's see, Lacrosse, how are you? Welcome aboard. Good to have you in chat, Lacrosse. What's up? We got two Masons. Got Mason Grotto and Mason with no last name. If you guys have yet to follow, please follow in. If you're on the For You page, come on in. Help us hit our like goal. We'll do a big pack opening. Duel and Masons. 5-star Gabe's here. Gabe is here. What time is it for me? 2:21 a.m. Since February of last year, have I seen the Mason meme thing? I haven't. Mike just likes to be out and about in the morning. You don't strike me as a morning guy, Mike. But hey, that doesn't mean that I know what I'm talking about. I feel like you like to be up late, you know, having some snacks, playing your games, chatting, talking sports. Sleep in a bit and then do it again. Can't deny SoCal mornings feel nice for Mike. I was pretty productive this last morning. After stream, I went and washed the vehicles, and my wife said her car was low on gas. I went and got gas for her. Went to the kids' swim lessons, and then I got a little nap before my wife headed off to work.
0-1.
Aiden needs a car wash.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Alright, we'll finish off this map, and then we'll finish off getting Schwarber.
1 ball.
We're rolling right now, Jacob, for sure. Let's see. Carson Kangaroo. What's happening? What's hopping, Carson?
Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 57.
Let's see. A solid high 50s, low 60s overcast for sun comes out. It's a dream. Yep. That's the type of weather I like to golf in. Let's see. Prodigy, welcome to our chat. How are you, Prodigy? I actually love golfing when it rained, either earlier in the day or like overnight, and the greens are soft. The ball will just kind of stick right there where it lands. Go hunting after the flag. But Mike's going to be getting cozy in the theater. Let's see. In your opinion, you don't think Beltran or Roger are worth it anymore? Says JoJo. You might be right. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more 99s coming out too, I'd imagine. Now that they kind of broke the seal on the 99s. Belly. Belly Beltran. Really nice to swing after the rain, says Mike. Yeah, that thing was hammered, but it didn't get through. Trying to grind for Kyle. Your team is full of 88s for Mason. If you get that 198 from the draft pack, you get the 99 holiday for JoJo. I feel like rain makes most sports better. I definitely love it when it's bad weather football to watch. May not be so nice to play in, but it's fun to watch. Let's see. Andrew Lang has followed. Welcome in, Andrew. Wrong spot. Yep. Never good to stroke it in the wrong spot, right, Jacob? That's what she said. All right, Trent Grisham against Crochet. Mike's not a big fan of the outdoor hockey. The Winter Classic. Crochet looking for the perfect Conquest game. It's going to take me a minute to fill out the, what do they call it? The old Conquest map here, but I think once you take away their stronghold, they don't reinforce so much. Dimes, it's going well. We really could use somebody subscribing or sending a gift, just because the timer's a little bit of a concern. We definitely got the tap team assembled right now. Oh, favorite candy? I like the Cadbury eggs a lot during Easter time. York peppermint patties and Butterfingers are up there for me too. If we're talking just like candy, not candy bars, maybe like Skittles or something. Hey, Jason, welcome in. How's your day, Jason? Tampa bad weather football. Instead of snow and rain, it's heat stroke, says Mike. All right, so we're getting some parallels. We still don't have Schwarber, but we'll have him after we finish up this map. We got some more packs to go. Oh, I just like the standard ones. I don't know that I care for the wild berry. I might like them. Don't really remember eating them. Probably have ate some out of the kids' Halloween candy because my kids get like, I'm exaggerating, but it feels like they get like a metric ton of candy since there's 3 of them when we go out and about. Let's see. There's times where it goes from sunny to all hell's pouring in those Tampa Bay games. Mike's reminding us about his Buccaneers. Timmy, thanks for following. Let me get Schwarber, and then we'll show you guys the packs, why you guys are tapping, and hopefully enjoying the stream. You got Bambino, JR, all the buddies are tapping. Raymond James probably needs a roof if it undergoes a major renovation. But hey, we got to Schwarber pretty fast, considering we haven't even done mini seasons. May not be as motivated for mini seasons now. No, we'll open them till they're gone. But yeah, we got to get more time up. Hopefully, we do it. Tight spot. Got the baseball spinning. Oh, Sour Patch. Sour Patch, the real MVP, man. Not Schwarber, not Rooker, not Pete Alonso. Sour Patch. Aiton, thanks for jumping in as our latest follower on the purple side. Sour Patch from way downtown, man. Sour Patch, I didn't even know you're in stream. How are you, bud? All right, Sour Patch made it easy for us to get that 100K. Hit us with the Galaxy. Sorry that this is not the most exciting part of the game, but hey, we can talk about whatever you guys like. You don't really do Conquest. Looks like too much. Oh, it's easy, man. Once you get used to it. Like, I'm not really doing anything. The computer's just doing it. You just have to sit here and go through all the stuff. I wish after you beat the strongholds, though, you could just auto-simulate. Bambino's telling me go ahead and open the packs. Says we got it for sure. I got to keep them tapping, Bambino. First pitch crushing is Aiden. All right, let me show you guys what you're tapping for real fast before we lock in Schwarber, and then we'll work on Rooker and the draft stuff. 28, 6, 3, and 12, 7 headliners, 2 deluxes, a deluxe prime, a deluxe all-star, and a premier all-star. So we could get some significant progress here. Favorite announcer calls of all time? The Miracle on Ice, Al Michaels, is probably one of my favorites. Bambino's breaking down the math. We do it after we hit the 100K, but I appreciate that you figured out the the macro. Yes, every Ginny Kavanaugh call of all time is great. So Sour Patch, did you give the subs? Now I see. Yeah, we're definitely locked now. Sour Patch, would you like something on the wall? I don't know if it was Sour Patch or somebody out of lurking did that. What the heck did I do? I feel like I'm not reinforcing. I'm chatting too much. Clan, my day's good. It's a season clan. Yeah, let me reinforce right here at the top, and we'll move them over. Gifted a Subaruni. What a legend. Sour Patch, did you watch any of the All-Star festivities? You know what's funny too, Roflo, and I don't know if you're watching a lot of the A's telecasts these days, because I know, you know, you're not happy with the situation, and rightfully so. But they chose to take her call on the Max Muncy home run, and she does have that tendency to say, like, how about this, how about that? How about your first big league hit is a homer? It just sounds so corny. But they edited that into a commercial that runs a lot during those telecasts. It's like, this isn't really putting her in a good light. Also, the Denzel Clark robbery in Anaheim is such a bad call from her and Dallas. That one's also one that they run. Let's see, just going to grind mini seasons on rookie to get Schwarber. You're so close. Love Sour Patches for Aiden. You missed it. Had to leave it to the Padres players to almost blow it. I wanted them to blow it, man. My athletics guy would have probably been our MVP. Yeah, and then Braden's just laughing like a madman in the background, and I forget exactly what all he says, but nothing good. Probably, as long as she was on that road trip. I think she did go in on that Tigers road trip. She's usually almost always on all the road games, and then some of the home Oakland/Sacramento games of late have been Chris Carey. All right, we got 37 to move here. All this map here. But yeah, pack opening coming. May knock out some more Conquest on the draft map so we can get some progress there, and let's see if we get any pack luck. But I appreciate you guys sending us to our like goal. Those like goals, I think they have like a cumulative effect that your stream is getting a lot of activity, and the next time you go live that it helps as well. Yeah, Chris Carey does a really good job. He's got like the right tonality and excitement around everything. I'm skipping the reinforcement somehow. Not smart. All right, let me just do the move phase here. Let's see, doing exact Conquest for Brian. I got it done. I just need to go and take out all these tiles. I'm chatting so much that I'm messing up sometimes. Yeah, she has a lot of tough ones. Let's see, 0 games watched since game 159 last year. Plan to keep it that way for Roflo. So you're pretty dialed into what's going on with the team, though. So do you look at highlights, Roflo? Do you read some of the Bay Area media and just kind of stay abreast of what's going on in the baseball world? Could probably be regional A's broadcaster for a few decades if he chooses to. Regarding Chris Carey. Julian already got the new Schwarber. Yeah, we're close on the pack opening. Yeah, Carey could settle in and be there and be the voice of the team, honestly, if they were smart. But, you know, it's the A's franchise, so who knows? I haven't seen Reinforce pop up here. I don't know if I'm messing up or what. Don't care about stealing fans. I don't think I need to. Oh, there's Reinforce. Do I think it's worth it to grind the draft pick Conquest, even though you have Ethan Holiday? Sure. You could get something really good out of those packs. And, you know, turn that into stubs for something else that you want. Yeah, pack opening should be incoming. It's just because you did the mini seasons already this morning, and you're only player in the world right now, P5. You P5 the new Schwarber, Julian, or am I misunderstanding you? Yeah, I think they feel like Kavanaugh helps the franchise. I did read she's only under contract through this year, but I don't know if that's really true. The tap starting at 99.9. Sorry for the non-action action here for a minute. New Schwarber, you're doing the dumb CPU. Very nice. Watch some of the highlights. Pay attention. You still like all the players. Probably be different once the Okramino guys get called up. But now you still care about the guys. Always going to pay attention to the sport as a whole. Have a very strong idea of what goes on overall in the sport for row flow. You know what? I don't know. Gritch's supposed to have a really good swing. I never use that Jolt one very often. I'm not going to lock in for the retro, I don't think, JoJo. Probably rather have those stubs available to me instead of having a second baseman I'm not going to use. Unless there was a particular reason to lock him in. They need the PR, even though it's harming them as an organization. How many people hate the broadcast as Mike plays games? It's weird, you know, I don't know how many years it'll be, but 4 or 5 years from now, we're going to have an A's team that has no guys that played in Oakland. With Seth Brown getting released, he was the longest tenured athletic. It's like, you can kind of see, you know, like Kurtz only played in Sacramento. Wilson did play a few games in Oakland. But, you know, that future's likely coming unless we get the White Knight scenario of Fisher getting forced to sell the team and, you know, a Lakeup or somebody swooping in. Need more Zorbs. Dude, I would definitely spend all the stubs on a Zorbs card. Favorite shoe? Whatever's on sale at Costco or something, man. Whatever I can get from TikTok shop. So you got Kyle and Cal both parallel 3. Good going, dude. Chris, a few months younger than Roflo. He's 25. He's got a good shot to get the full-time job. So here's the packs that you guys are tapping for. We got the 5th inning boss pack. Probably going to turn that into stubs. That's the second one that I got too. Hopefully we get lucky on some of these pack ribs. You're going on the parallels, man. You did the retro because you needed the second baseman. Gleiber wasn't cutting it for you. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he was drafted by the Oakland franchise. Yeah, I guess it just kind of depends how you look at it. Don't sell him yet, says Be Carried. When that happens, that'll probably be when you pay just attention overall to the sport, not specifically a fan of any particular team, unless you're working for one. Favorite cereal? Somewhat healthy cereal, I'd say Honey Nut Cheerios. I definitely like, you know, Cocoa Pebbles and Fruit Loops and all those too. Alright, so while we wait to get to the 100,000 likes, I guess we can play a draft game, should we? I don't know how many likes we're on currently. We should have got Schwarber a minute ago. Let me double check that we got Schwarber. Yeah, there's Schwarber. So we got the 99 Schwarber. Currently, we're on 82K, so I may as well play a draft game. Let me look at my main lineup for tomorrow for Weekend Classic. I don't know. I love Soto swing. I may just put Schwarber in as my lefty power bat there instead of Dunn. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Do you think Schwarber's better than Soto? Tough not to use Soto. He's got 10 quirks. What did they give Schwarber? 6. I know the game's not just off of quirks. See, you did the program in like 5 minutes for Mason. Right field is Beltran. I favor outfield defense too much. I don't want guys bobbling around out there with 60 speed, slow reactions. Taking him out for one game and see how he plays. I may do the same. This one's close to being P5 as well, where we'd be starting over with Schwarber. And then Soto doesn't play. Oh, he does play secondary left field. If I have PCA there and Beltran there, maybe I try risking Schwarber out there instead of Corbin Carroll. 99 Judge is overpowered. Kyle and Cal are in game, says Mason. Let me go to the collections. Home Run Derby. I've only got Buxton right now towards Raleigh. I think we probably will try to lock in. now that we're getting some progress. I got 8 of these guys. I think they're all no-sells, so let me grab... Well, Jamie Arnold's probably not no-sell, but pretty sure I already got him. So we got Ike Irish out of the draft players, and All-Star we have 50, so we can lock in and get Shohei right now. So we got Atani. Now where does Atani play? Maybe Atani should play over Corbin Carroll. Can Atani play left field? Does he have any secondaries? Pre-ordered the new game Air Pro controller. Let's see how it works. Has new sticks that are supposed to be the most accurate. So Shohei, primary DH, does have secondary left field. And Shohei's speed should be okay out there, right? So, yeah, Shohei's got secondary left. So I think I'll have Shohei there. And Beltran has secondary right field. So probably something like this, but likely to replace Buxton with BCA before tomorrow. So now we got Shohei in here. Do you guys like how fast it escalated? Feels like there's almost 99s everywhere now. Like 2 weeks ago, there weren't many 99s in the game. Do you think it was the right time for it with, you know, college football getting here in the All-Star break, or do you think they jumped the power creep too fast? Always like this at the break, says Bambino. Let me play one in the draft mode. Since they finished up Schwarber, maybe we should play the draft cards for our grind lineup along with the Buxton, and then, you know, go from there. So let me grab a draft lineup. I'm assuming we need draft missions and things. Jason, welcome in. Seems pretty normal for row flow. Sorted in 21. The jump was smaller in 21 than this year, says Mike. Okay, there we go, draft. Apparently there's no draft for spacemen's on my my squad right now. Oh, I got a catcher, so that's good. He's probably better out of the two. I'll grab the other guy, pop him on the bench. And let's see. We'll pitch Arnold, Wood, and Schoolcraft. I wonder how the finest cards are going to look. Yeah, it'll probably bring me back to the game because I'm likely to have a decent little handful of finest vouchers. Let me look at this draft program. I haven't looked at it much. And then we'll go play a Conquest game. But yeah, that'll probably bring me in at least a touch. Once we're getting into Madden season and all that, is when the finest drops. All right, so we need hits and different missions with the draft guys. Any Bazana, any Holiday. You can use any of the Holiday family. Skeens needs to pitch, so I guess I can do those real fast too. Into this grind lineup. Kyle was easy since he had the mini season done. I didn't have it done. I still got to him fairly quick. We've been live for 2 hours, so it wasn't like it was a massive grind. Okay, so what was I saying? Skeens, right? We want Skeens in here to be our starter, and then we can run... I don't know. I guess we can run Holiday at DH or something. I don't have Ethan, so let me grab the other Holiday. I may just have like his live series. Where the there he's down to silver. I didn't know Jackson Holiday was that low. Yeah, so let's put him in. He can probably play second, okay. Oh, he's primarily second now, I guess. All right, single player Conquest draft deal coming. What's up, Isaac? How's your day going? Sorry if I got behind on check. So you got 500,000 stubs, no money spent. You need a Tawny for Beltran. Should you keep letting him go down or buy now? I mean, if you're able to afford it, just go ahead and get it done. If you're committed to doing it. Now there's so many 99s coming out, you may not want to lock in that many stubs, but I'm assuming you're also going to get Gil Hodges, which is a really nice card too. He went up to silver. I didn't realize he was that far down. Maybe I was thinking of him having some other diamond in the game earlier. Wonder how the finest cards are going to look. I thought some of the previous finest cards were custom made by MLB The Show, and we're not in correlation with Topps Finest. I thought they were kind of hideous. So hopefully they'll look nice and they can copy Topps somehow. Nats fan, how are you today? Do I like music? Sure. It's insane. You can get a full team of 99s now, not counting pitchers, says JoJo. He was horrible as a rookie last year. Been one of the better second basemen this year. Show's always had good, finest start, says Mike plays games. Failed to get the homer that time with Buxton. Do I like spicy food? Kind of. What do you mean, Nick? Nick's asking what type of show is what. I'm sorry, buddy. Missed your message for a minute. TikTok friends, please be sure to follow if you haven't. We are very close to the 100,000 likes. We'll do our pack opening then. And if the timer expires, then, you know, in the pack opening, we'll call it a stream. And we'll certainly raid all of our purple friends into the MLB community so they can continue accumulating drops. But hey, you guys can be like Sour Patch. Subscribe, send to Galaxy, whatever you like. Daniel, thanks for the heart me. How's your day been, Daniel? Daniel Pierce is kicking my butt here. I have the most aura you've ever seen. Isaac, you haven't watched a lot of aura yet. Let's see, 91,000 likes right now. Appreciate you guys tapping. Adele is ridiculous on the Angels captain boost, nearly 125 power against each side. I've been enjoying that Joe Adele card, Mike, for a minute. Did you guys see that that little boy that was dancing at the end of the rowboat? It was on social media a lot last week. They said he was just there to farm aura, but there was another kid like across the way on the other rowboat. Don't even know what country it was from, but I want to say there was like 10 dudes rowing, and this kid's just, he's got all the dance moves, man. Looks like he's just hanging on for dear life with his feet to that boat. You didn't see it? Yeah, it was really popular on social media. Seems like Isaac saw it. See, Mike says he thinks he has the best Angel theme team outside of Grinch. His Jolt card is bringing the contact to his team. Sometimes the contact's better than the power. Yeah, Neto will be more fun for you guys. Can't say that I have one. You think it was in Indonesia? Yeah, that makes sense, JoJo. Sorry, Aiden. Fortune cookies, maybe. That's probably not what you were looking for an answer, though. I'm a very picky eater, and it's gotten more narrow since becoming a vegetarian, like, a dozen years ago. You'll take it. Alright, so Jacob Young and Paul Skeens head-to-head. I didn't even know Bambino followed me on TikTok. He might not, but he's here tapping. We appreciate it. Lettuce burger, no, man. I like the ones that taste like meat. I stopped eating meat because of the cholesterol issues that run through my family. So, yeah, I like the Impossible burgers and Beyond Beef or Beyond Meats and all those things. Made an account today to tap. What a legend. What's my favorite ball game food? I like getting the nachos at the ball games. Actually, I take it back. Probably the garlic fries. Although I don't get them every time. I know the A's had them for a while. I don't know if they still have them. They knocked off the Giants. Of course, the Giants, I think, were the first ones to do it. The boy J-Dubs. You have 860K. Trying to decide if you should get him. Dude, get him. What is... Those stubs aren't going to do you any good when you start playing Madden or, you know, NHL or something here in the next few months. Yeah, just go ahead and get him. See, Blazer Taser going to catch a Cubs game in November. Blazer what? Did anybody else catch that? Blazer's going to catch a Cubs game in November. The boys of November. What are we talking about here, Blazer? Wait, wrong month. Yeah, I think so, man. Hold up. Aiden says they'll be out in the first round. Well, I didn't even know baseball was lasting until November this year. Mike's saying they're going to go to the World Series and they'll go to Game 7. Yeah, they might get to the 1st of November. November World Series baseball prediction. Holy moly, Daniel with a triple golden GGs. Thanks, Daniel. You're tired. It's okay, Blazer. I'm just like, what are we talking about? Did you mean the Chicago Bears?
Now pitching for Washington.
Cubs versus Dodgers. Everybody's tired. Cubs-Dodgers World Series would be a
One
movie.
strike.
Manfred just doesn't care anymore. Yeah, let the National League play the National League. JoJo says everybody knows baseball lasts till December. Hot Stove League with games on the frozen tundras. Major League Baseball. I got impatient when hacking with Eugenio Suarez. Then I ran myself into an out there. Those mid to late 2010s Cubs Dodgers playoff series were fun, says Mike. Ike Irish, first at bat, first homer. How about your first big league hit as a homer, Ike Irish? All right, got that going for us. Dodgers Cubs and LDS, says Aiden. But Daniel, what you been up to, man? I feel like I haven't got a chat with you in a while. It's in September that you'll be seeing the Cubs. That makes more sense. Do you know if you're going on a giveaway day or special promotion day, fireworks night, any of that stuff? Is Ginny in the stream? Yeah. Ginny impression's almost as good as Chris Rock impression. I really need to streak more, though, to sound like Ginny.
Now pitching for Washington, number 53. Andrew.
So, yeah, Aiden wants to know what month it is now. I'm not sure. Everything I thought has been proven wrong. Been working a lot of nights. Haven't seen us in a while. Schedule finally changed last week, so you can watch again. Super appreciated, Daniel. Did you get to watch the Derby and or the All-Star game, Daniel? If so, you know, what stood out to you? Rocktober hasn't happened since 2018. And so it's just been a side quest night. We got Schwarber knocked out. We're going to work towards Brent Rooker. I need some more home run derby cards. So you guys helping me with the likes definitely helps towards the Rooker grind.
1-1. Hit. 1 and 2.
We there, aka has anybody played with that Ethan Holiday card? Is he good? I mean, I'm sure he's good, but is like he worth the collection? Finger slip rate, it's okay. Like the swing off. You like that taking over extra innings rules in regular season games. He's so worth it, says JoJo. Yeah, I was wondering if they gave him a sweet swing, you know, to make him good. Mike says never a swing off in regular season, please. From Purple Chat. $100K. Is it real? Can anybody co-sign be carried? I'm sure that's right. Let's go. 100,000. Tight spots confirming. Aiden helped. Blazer Taser helped. Bambino's still helping. He's gonna turn off the macro. You guys are awesome for tapping. He's got Jackson swing, Bambino things. 100K confirmed. Right after this game, get ready for packs. How's our timer looking? We got 15 minutes left, so barring, you know, a bunch of subs or new followers, pack opening should take us through the remainder of our time. So you have to go back to the monitor, turn it off for Bambino. Held L for 6,000.6K likes. Did JR. Nate, thanks for following. Aiden wants to get us to 130K likes. What if I did like a crazy goal sometime where, you know, we delete our best card in the game for 250,000 likes or something? Thumb is tired for Aiden. Let's see, Bambino got 15,000 of the likes in. Nate, I have one job. I'm not sure if you're ready for this, Nate. Are you sitting down, Nate? My real job. I don't know if you can handle it. We're having a nice day, Nate. I'm not sure if you want to know. Debuting Marte, J-Ram, Cal, Schwarber in your one rank game. Holy moly. I didn't realize you got Marte. Nate's laying in bed. Let's save Nate. Nate, are you a follower? Let me ask this first. No, it took about 2 hours to get Schwarber Daniel. Although I did have a lot of all-star cards to make a lineup with. All right, so Nate's a follower. We're going to grant him a little bit of grace. Unlike the other that we got pretty good earlier. Nate, I work in content creation as a sports production person for a sports streaming company and stream myself. And have numerous sponsors and different irons and different fires. To give you the legitimate answer since you're already a follower. Usually the trolls come in, they ask you something like that right off rip, and they never have anything positive to say to you. So a lot of times I'll tell them that I'm a gigolo for their mom instead. Computer, I just bought a new one from Costco. I forget the exact specs for it. Bambino's willing to help make your mom famous, though. Genuinely just wondering. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be like that. It's all good. Yeah, usually I get ready. It's like, okay, here we go. Let's see. Gonna play 5 games on mini season. Take a break, eat some food, and 5 more for JoJo. Pack openings coming. User, I hate to be the one to tell you, but tonight's the night where we're just grinding against the CPU. Only if there's some nice parts, like my new computer. But yeah, I got a new computer around Black Friday. Whoever asked about the PC, but I forget exactly what all it has in it. Definitely a lot better than the older one that I had streamed on for like 8 years. Open the packs. Yeah, we open them. You guys can keep on sending likes if you want to, but we're just grinding out some draft program progress, and then packs are coming. We'll start with the lowest packs first and work our way into a crescendo to the best packs. Hopefully we get super lucky and get a chase pack with Marte in it or something. If so, that'll be a TikTok tomorrow. If you guys haven't followed and you're on the For Your page, come on in. Some of the Arby's workers do less than some of the Homer's workers. Maybe you know you're seeing different content than I have. Dalton, welcome in. I'm not much of an egg guy, Daniel, for what it's worth. I will make eggs for the family at breakfast time, and they usually like them scrambled, and typically they just want a little bit of salt. Just offer this guy the friendly quit. He declined and he just quit out. He's trying to smurf for Weekend Classic. What's up, Code 3? Oh, type of show. Nick, this is MLB The Show 25. Aiden's having some eggs, Benedict. 8+ rating points on the day without throwing or seeing a pitch for Roflo. I thought you were literally talking about TikToks where they're interviewing Arby's workers. I know there's Arby's jokes about, you know, body parts and stuff too, but I wasn't sure, Bambino. Because like the other day I was talking about on TikTok, the only thing I really stopped scrolling for, and I don't really scroll, but if I open up the app and there's one of those time lapses where they take somebody's overgrown lawn and they go and do all the lawn work, those will stop. It's like, oh, okay, they trimmed up these bushes and, you know, made the hedges look nice and cleaned up the gutters and all that. That's literally, I was thinking, like, okay, we're talking Arby's. We have the needs. Let's see. And Google Ocean, welcome in. Brent Rooker snubbed for All-Star Game MVP. I don't think he was snubbed. I think Rooker and Alonso both had a shot going into that home run derby thing, swing off. But Aaron Boone did him dirty as far as Rooker with the guys he put in there with him. And then Alonso never got a chance to go and send it off. You know, if Alonso hits the game-winning, the game-sealing home run, even if it's a single homer, he may have got the MVP because he had the 3-run bot for the National League. I'm not really sure that I like a guy going 0 for 2 and being the MVP, but, you know, it is what it is. It was really clutch from Schwarber. Rooker was out of the game. I know there's some information around it. I'm not really sure what is exactly the truth. Apparently, you can use anybody on your roster, but they were only using guys that were still loose and that hadn't left the park. Imagine not knowing that method doesn't work. Couldn't be Roflo. He was at 704. All right, so we get Oli, Pede 1. Got another boss pack, home run derby, program deal. Yeah, because Rooker was out of the game. They pinch hit Rooker for McKinstry. So Rooker got one at bat, and then he got pulled out of the DH spot. So, yeah, we'll do the map here later. But it seems like it's time for some packs. Let me quickly see a man about a horse, and we'll open these packs. So I'll leave it right there on the premiere so you guys know what's coming. Be sure to follow or subscribe for good pack luck. I'll be right back. Oh, Jacko's here. Let me shout out Jacko. Hey, Jacko, that's nice. Are you gonna pay yourself out of it, or are you just gonna let it ride? All right, maybe towards the end of the stream, timer's winding down. Please follow if you haven't. I wish we could do game outcomes out here. But if you're a daily fantasy player, join Underdog. Oh, come on, Nightbot. Now wasn't the time for the raffle. But yeah, join Underdog. Please use my creator code DYF if you haven't. Let's see. What would I rate this year's All-Star game? On a 1 to 10, I give it like a 6 or something, man. Creator chords are sick. All right, let's go about this the correct way. We will start with the standards, and then we'll open the guaranteed diamonds and things as we go along. Last pack, probably our best pack, is that premiere. So wish me luck. If anybody wants to count the diamond players in chat, that would be good. Should have enough after this for Cal and Marte, says Bambino. I hope so. I'm sitting on 230,000 stubs right now. Here we go. Packs. You like that they wore their own uniforms? Yeah, that was a good move. Here we go. Wish me luck. See if these purple packs are hot. If you guys are not following me on that purple platform, please do so. But yeah, great to hear of your winnings, Jacko. And there's the purple stream, in case anybody doesn't know what it is. I should probably keep one of those standards so I can advertise it without sending it to TikTok and the red platform. I know TikTok's starting to have some drops on certain games where I see a notification, but I don't think they've had any of the sports titles that I play yet. And I know I can hit square and make it go faster, but we want to enjoy our packs. Hey, DJ Stewart. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, exactly, Aiden. Now we're cooking with bacon grease, Aiden. Trash pandas love bacon grease. You like how MLB was marketing the home jerseys returning as a premier feature, taking something away and bringing it back is not a feature. Very true. There's Joe Adele. There's another Trash Pandas jersey. Needed that one. College game is good. Yeah, I haven't played it a whole lot, but I've enjoyed it so far, Daniels. Because I like to go through and mess with it on the app, Noah. Sometimes use them for collections and stuff. Exchanges, excuse me. Not often, but sometimes. Don't want to mess around and do something incorrect. Probably going to play some college football this weekend whenever a weekend classic is done. MLB did roll out a lot of good streaming content for us. Oh, I see what you mean, Bambino. Don't think you've ever seen a good one off the Twitch pack. I think I have, Joe. I know people in my chats have had good pulls when we have drops on. this go, they have guaranteed diamonds. So if you stay for all 5 packs in somebody's stream or multiple streams, you get this diamond pack. It's got an 85 guaranteed or a 1 in 15 shot at an 88 or higher. Bambino's in my chat. He's pulled Trout twice and Tatis once, I believe. Hey, what's up, Coffee Time? Good morning. How's your day going? So far, so bad on these standards. But we didn't have a ton of standards either. You know, it's 1 in 50 odds on hitting something. Per what they tell us. Jail, stop being annoying in chat. There's your 5-minute warning, Jail. If you come back with any more ridiculousness, you'll be permanently sent into the void. And I'll start working for your mom. Grinchy, thanks for following. How's your day going, Grinchy? No, I don't, Aiden. Not familiar with them. It's a cool looking silver bat skin. Should probably switch up the bat skin just to make it look different for those of you that watch. Both, Anthony. But today it's been grinding the All-Star program and stuff. What a terrible way to decide the All-Star game, says Coffee Time. Yeah, it felt very anticlimactic that we didn't at least get Alonso up there to me. Super disliked the lineup that Boone sent out. And I'm not sure that I'm a fan of or against the swing off. But I guess just get it to a conclusion is what they want to do. Yeah, Aiden saw it all. Alright, the standards were bare. Got TJ again. So that's a big one. Alright, so we're going to open the purple standards. We're going to save the diamonds. Then we'll get into the Ballins, then the headliners, and we'll keep building up here to the good stuff. Boss pack, I could probably just flip it open because we know what's in it. So here we go. Dan Clancy, help us out. I don't know when they instituted the swing off thing. 3 or 4 years now? Boone not used to having to set the lineup for himself. Bambino says, you think all regular season games should end in a swing off? Boone sold. Yes, he did. Here we go. Rafael Montero. That's who we were hoping for. It's been a couple years. This is the first time that it actually came down to it. Again, I just want to point out the double standard, the hypocrisy of Major League Baseball. We don't determine who goes through the home run derby on a swing off, but we pick the All-Star game winning team on a swing off. I'm forever going to be bitter for my man Brent Rooker getting hosed by StatCast to let Cal Raleigh through. Think about this. The ticket prices, if they do that, MLB is working backwards, says Aiden. Aiden's been a great chatter today. Laser Taser, thanks for the likes. This is a pack opening with no diamonds. I think you guys are getting all the diamonds. Somebody snuck into my packs and ripped all the diamonds out. It was probably Idaho Mike, because now he's starting to chat, acting innocent here. But Mike, my night's going good. How are you, man? You want the derby to go back to 10 outs, says Jose. Bambino was arguing for that last night in Purple Chat, saying we could have a bigger field with the 10 outs. Must have been Dave. Yeah, we need one, Daniel. Where's Shohei at? Thanks for the diamond, says Idaho Mike. Dang it, Mike. If anybody was thinking about spending some real life money on stubs, don't do it. This is no good. All right, we got 6 ballin' as a habits. We're guaranteed some golds here. Should have let them get 5 hits each to end the tiebreaker, says JoJo. Can feel a good pull coming for Blazer Taser. Aiden's manifesting a diamond. Hey, we got double Jesus Sanchez is there. Sweet. Really hope the draft comes back to Anaheim soon. It's been a decade. Daniel, thanks for the gym gun. Maybe that'll drop a gym in one of these packs. Christian Yelich is there. Oh, my man Luis Severino. We love Sevy. Sevy loves Sacramento and the green and gold. We got Gabriel Montero out of this one. All-Star Game. The draft comes with that. Huge Chevy fan. There's our first diamond. Was hoping for the double diamond, the double Ds. Who doesn't like that? Let's see if it's purple or blue or whatever. It's purple. It's shortstop. He's got long hair. It's Jacob Wilson. Hey, Jacob Wilson. Best card on my team, Arizona, is this Jacob Wilson card. We're going to pack and play. Yeah, I'm just playing, dude. There's numerous 99s. I don't know which one's the best one. There's Diamond 1. See if we can get hot. Buddy from work was in the stadium last week. Oh, nice. What did he think about it, Tight Spot? Canadian Bella, thanks for the heart me. How are you, Bella? I hope Bella will type in TikTok chat. If she does, I hope all of you guys will drop Bella a follow. Awesome streamer. We got packs within the packs. 23 is the most recent on headliners. Let's see which headliners we got. He brought you the ice cream helmet. What a nice co-worker. Things are good here, Bella. If we do 10 outs MLB, we'll have to change everything about their culture. They like the derby being long and slow for all the commercial breaks. Arizona, who's the best player on your squad right now? No, I'm saving them for last, Bambino. That's usually how I do the openings, is get the lesser odd stuff out of the way and keep going up. Former A, Tony Kemp. Tony Kemp has joined the television side for the A's. Walk-off game. He'd been there before. Yeah, Center Health is pretty cool. I mean, it's not a major league stadium, but it's okay. I'll enjoy them while they're there. Bella, thanks for the likes. All right, we're going headliners. Should have showed you the headliner we were looking for, but it's fine. Pack 13, we're looking for Harold Baines. Open up the deluxe. So, you think I should save these for last, Bambino? Anybody get Cal or Schwarber? I got Schwarber earlier tonight on stream. I mean, I thought this year they should have held around 500 and maybe got lucky towards the end. Black Sheep. Really disgusted with the job Katse and the team has done. Oh, Blake Snell. Let's see if the pipeline's worth anything. Pretty cool stadium. Has a high school playing it. It's a sample row flow. Perfect for MLB. Player Association should have probably pushed a little harder against that. We're up to 2 diamonds. Here's DJ LeMahieu's pack here. Daniels is counting. Roflo's got the edit. And Tyler O'Neill, not the diamond we were searching for. We're looking for the Stro Show and or Billy Williams. Still worth it. 50K. Prime cards are 5K. May as well keep trying to get Schwarber. Hey, thanks, Bambino, for the check. I did. Yeah, there was a really upvoted Reddit post about Rooker and the baby, and that's what made me aware of it. It was on a non-sports sub. All the sarcasm in the world for the statement above, says Roflo. But hey, it is a nice minor league stadium, though. Should it be hosting the A's? Shouldn't, but that's where we're at. All right, so let me get this boss pack out of the way because we know who's in here. Boy, these are cheap as can be now. Wow, they dropped off a lot from even like 4 or 5 days ago. Because I think I got one and sold it for, I don't know, 30, 40,000 stubs. How fast did these drop on the market? Yeah, they dropped significantly. Like the 11th, you still could have got 37,000 stubs out of it. Let's see. They're all like 8K. Bought them all, locked them in. Yeah, maybe I'll just lock in too. Since they're so cheap, do you have the progress on the other one? I guess I don't need to lock in Chipper because he's got a little less value. Well. All right. Should we open the deluxes? Deluxes, Prime. Well, we know the Prime's going to be a Prime. Then we can go and pick these Pipeline Pass. Try to get Schwarber. I know the Diamonds guaranteed. At least Bambino's had good luck with them. I thought they might be a little more exciting. You guys want me just to go with those? All right. Hey, what's up, Truckin'? How's your day going? All right, here we go. We're hoping for non-purple lights, but that's what we got. It's a right fielder. And who could it be? It's Sia Suzuki. Can't sleep, up all night. Excited about the swing off in Major League Baseball's All-Star Game truck. Right, let's go see if we can get over the 90 threshold. All right, 4 diamonds. It's Vladdy Jr. Also got Dennis Santana. I think he's trying to say Schwarber, but yeah, JL's doing too much. We gave him the night off. Please follow Trucking, guys, if you haven't. The fact the entire Cubs outfield is diamonds, really impressive. It is. All right, so I did not have the hot luck on these purple bats. Another right fielder. This time it's Tucker. Diamonds are moving up to 5. Thanks, Roflo and Daniels. You guys are on top of it here. Premier's probably going to be our best one, right? So let's try to get Schwarber on those pipeline past after we open this prime pack. How'd I get him? We have been on the grind, James. Hey. Blue lights. Robin Roberts. Rockin' Robin. Looks like it says Titan Phillies, but I think it's supposed to be an F for fighting. Alright, so Roberts pretty worthless, but I don't have him in my collection, so we'll take it. You got to watch me over there, James, if you want to get the purple packs. Same name there. All right, so we're going to take 3 pipelines and hope to see Schwarber. So we'll know if it's Schwarber, if it's a blue light and a catcher. Truly a season of all time. 1965. When he was a grandpa and won the Cy Young. Papi Grande made it over. He wants those packs. Did I click on summer absentmindedly? I think I did. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, guys. Swarbs is the best DH now. Maybe. We'll hit a third baseman. And we got Phil or Paul DeYoung. The ones I can't pick. Okay, good. Yeah, I was just kind of looking at chat and thought I had screwed up and double tapped or something. All right, so let's go deluxe, pipeline pass, and then we'll go to the better stuff. Hey, it's another blue light. But yeah, Schwarber probably the best guy for DH, yeah. We'll get another Raul Iglesias, and we're up to 8 diamonds. Roflo kept count. I think Daniel fell off. Chipper close second, says Aiden. So hopefully we see Schwarber here. Would be some stubs for us. It is not Schwarber. Okay, so kind of an alpaca opening so far. Not terrible, but yeah, could be better. All right, but maybe the best for last. We got the deluxe, the home run derby, and then I think we'll go off with the premiere. We did open a different home run derby and hit the rare round earlier. That's how we got the Buxton. All right, this is Till here, starting pitcher, and it's Chris Sell. So I think Sell on the lower end. We've already got a Sell, so we don't need that one. Home run derby, we're hoping just to see it be the 89s. Same here, buddy. Just got to them. So we got the low round on this one. It will help towards the Cal Raleigh collection. I'll grab Olsen first because I like hitting with Olsen. All right, here's our chance. Man, we need to see some red lights, guys. Hopefully. So we'll get up to 14 diamonds. This one's not red. It is a center fielder. It will not be PCA. It's Julio Rodriguez. Lou Kane, welcome in, Lou. All right, let's flip the next one. Also, not going to be PCA. Starting pitcher, and Chris Sell again. I can't get away from him. All right, last chance for romance, guys. No, they did not do packs. Nope, they did a program. Fernando Tatis. So, a lot of fodder here for myself. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, definitely could have been a lot better than what we got. Do we have any time left? We do not. All right, so let me line us up a raid. Send us somewhere on Twitch side and do it again. So there's the All-Star bundle, and the odds are 1 in 10 on that one. Just trying to see if there's anything that's definitely worth opening. I don't think the Derby packs are worth opening. We'll just let everybody rip throughout the next day or two, and then we'll finish up getting Raleigh and all that good stuff. Was hoping to get to enough stubs to get Marte, but we're not quite there. Let me see who's live on Twitch. We'll raid them on MLB The Show. Rick Dog seems pretty nice, so we'll raid Rick this morning. So let's see. I didn't shout out Coffee Time. If you guys are looking for somebody that does an awesome job on the logo editor, uniform editor, all that good stuff, please hit up Coffee Time and see if you can make a deal with him to do a uniform for you. Sell all the cards. He's only 250K right now. Oh, did we shout him out already? I tried to. Right now, it says I gotta wait 45 minutes. Maybe I lost track, or maybe one of the mods beat me to it. But yeah, appreciate all of you guys. Hope you enjoyed the All-Star game and enjoyed tonight's content. Tomorrow, Weekend Classic, right? So we'll be trying to get some wins in Weekend Classic. I think I'm going to be locked into Hall of Fame on Gold 1, since we didn't push for World Series tonight. Hey, have a good one, Roflo. Thanks for all the taps. Bambino, thanks for the taps. JR, MPG. A lot of you guys joined the TikTok buddies to get those 100,000 likes in. Daniel and Jose, Aiden, all of you guys that are regular. Sour Patch, thanks for extending the stream, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, here we go to Rick Dog Network. In case you're lurking, you're still getting your progress on your Twitch drops. Be sure to follow on Twitch and YouTube if you're on TikTok. That way, you got me everywhere, and you can get the packs when they got them. Here we go to Rick right now.